a bunch of Sal stuff. It's getting more and more painful to listen to that dumbass Sal on the air. He just can't get it through his thick skull that he shouldn't be talking to anyone other than Richard. I'm sure Russell Simmons felt so much better after talking to Sal. For Christ's sakes, is Sal even coherent? Just shut up and go away, Sal. What a douchebag. Did you see the email?
Yeah, I did.
Wow, you got slammed.
I got email, too, though. I could bring in my email.
Sal's a little delusional about his racism, which is why he can't carry it over to a new situation. His problem is... Oh, okay, there's a long, boring one. Please confine Sal's involvement in the show strictly to phony phone calls from now on. He is an idiot, and listening to him argue his point is literally painful to me. I also think you should IQ test him because I thoroughly believe he might be mildly retarded. I was listening to you on the wrap-up show yesterday. I said to Gary, Sal's really dumb.
How am I dumb?
Wow, I mean, you're really dumb.
You know, this is very insulting to me.
I know.
I
believe me, I don't say this.
I know.
I don't say it easily.
Dumb. Okay.
I got to play back your own words.
But can I say one thing, Howard?
Yes.
All right.
Let me play it back.
All right.
Here is Sal. And I don't know if you heard the wrap-up show, Robin.
I did. I had a chance to listen to almost the whole show.
All right, here is Sal. Now, if you remember yesterday, I yelled at Sal and I came down hard on him. I don't want you taking pictures with the guests. I don't want any fucking interaction.
You have a
work
website.
Here. No. You are not part of that website.
Oh.
Your picture should never appear on the website again. Okay?
You're out of your mind.
No, I'm not out of my mind.
Okay.
You're out of your mind.
Okay.
That's why we're having this discussion.
They need a picture of Sal and Russell Simmons for the website?
Yeah.
Black and white. It's the merges of the two races.
Jason. No, if Sal asks you to take a picture, you say no.
No, thank you.
Okay, seriously.
Okay.
I'm not into this bullshit, and I'm not making a joke. I know
I'm not either. I'm not, Howard. I do anything you say. When I touched your fucking megaphone, the germaphobe freak that you were, you said never again. I never did it again.
Sal,
when I asked
Sal,
to pitch phrase freely, you said never again.
I don't need to be told what I am. I just need you to follow the rules.
I'm done.
It's
I'm following them, dude.
I know it doesn't seem like it is, but it's a business.
I'm with you. I'm part of the business. I mean,
it's up to me to make sure this business runs.
I wanted Russell to feel more comfortable.
Russell Simmons' last thing that he remembers about being here at this, some fucking cracker came up to me.
Right,
see,
I'm the White Devil.
The White Devil. He goes, he's some asshole.
That made him comfortable to
and
say
phone
that.
numbers, and he's calling and planking phone calls. Just let it drop.
You
I
got
just
it.
handled it. We had a good interview. It was funny.
Yeah, because me and Richard did the drops.
You did a great job, but I don't need you afterwards.
I know, but Howard, I want you to understand that my intent wasn't to be creepy and stalkerish.
I don't want you even...
I'm a human being. I can say hello to somebody.
No, I don't want that.
Okay, you got it, but I'm just saying hello.
I don't want you say hello to Richard. Don't say hello to my guests.
All right, I got it.
I don't know how to say it any more
clear. I'm trying to justify my actions.
Sal, you infuriate me.
I'm saying that it's never going to happen again. Never, ever, ever, never, ever.
But I'm making you're a human being and you need to say hello to people. You're not a human being.
I do need to say hello to people, but I will never do that for you anymore.
You're barely human.
All right, say what you want.
You got to promise me you're going to stay away from my guests.
I promise.
I'm not joking.
I'm not joking either. I promise.
You have no ability to know what you're doing.
But I do want you to.
Sal decided that he would approach Russell Simmons, our guest, and it went into this whole thing about Sal calling himself a white devil, but it was just. But here's Sal's explanation for doing it on the wrap-up show, and I'm dumbfounded by this.
All right, I'll explain it. We walked out of the studio. The camera's on. Greg is there. Jason's taking pictures, which I asked. I said, should we take a picture is it okay if we take it? And he said, sure. And Russell was okay with it. I shook Russell's hand, and I said, Richard and I were the guys who did the drops on you today with those phony phone calls. I go, so, we really are the White Devil. So that was primarily the joke. Like, I was trying to make him feel at ease because we made him look like a fool on the air.
First of all, your whole premise about us making him look like a fool, he didn't look like a fool. He handled himself beautifully.
Okay, well, then I used poor judgment.
Okay, let's continue with your explanation, because this is why I think you really all have a low IQ.
Okay.
What do you mean it makes him feel better about his thoughts? What do you mean
I'm not getting into it. We all know how we think deep down inside. Here's a man that called Howard Stern the N-word 4 or 5 times. Here's a man who doesn't like the Jews. So when I called myself the White Devil, I was having him say to justify his deep thoughts.
Who said he didn't like the Jews?
Oh, I know for a fact he doesn't.
How do you know?
I'm a big Beastie Boy fan, and I know a story he said about Michael Diamond, who's a very popular Jew.
Hold on. Were you in the room?
This is quoted.
For this story.
This is
quoted where?
In many magazines.
Statistically speaking.
Okay. I'm going out on a limb, and I'm going to have to stop you if I think you're going into weird territory.
No, I won't. No, he didn't say anything well, he did say something anti-Semitic.
Right, so
he said when you shake Michael Diamond's hand, you better check you have all 5 fingers.
But why is
and
it?
that's an implication because he's Jewish.
How do you know that? Why isn't it just about the guy himself?
Because they were business partners, and Michael Diamond is Jewish.
But how do you know it's because he's Jewish?
What other reason would you put together? Check if you have all 5 fingers. Because maybe you're shaking a Jew's hand. If he shook a Polish guy's hand, he would say, he wouldn't say check for 5 fingers.
But that's you being an anti-Semite. Maybe the guy that you're talking about, maybe he just had dealings with that guy where he didn't trust that particular person. You've now put the Jewish spin on it.
No.
Yes.
If you say so, Mr. Know-it-all Delabate, I know that when a black guy's shaking a Jew's hand and he says check for all 5 fingers, first thing that comes to mind, sheep Jew taking you down. That's what he was implying. But that's what he was implying. What else would he imply?
So wait, so your white devil comment, what? That's your way of telling him I know.
Put him at ease. I know what you're really feeling. I mean, come on. He called Howard a nigger. Come on.
So it relaxed him.
Yeah.
First of all, you are not in charge of relaxing my guests. That's
I don't know where
number
to begin with that.
Yeah, me too. Number 2, you're so
I was
off.
sitting in the car confounded. I was like, this is the most
Russell Simmons
ridiculous logic I've ever
is
heard.
a huge proponent of peace. He has come out and made many statements. In fact, he's one of the few guys, a black guy, who went on television and said, I'm a Jew. Meaning, in other words, if you're making fun of Jews, you're making fun of blacks. If you're making fun of... There is no indication because he thought that the guy was less than reputable.
Oh, come on. You know how we all know.
I mean, there's just the thought process.
I'm not
there.
saying all of you, Robin,
It's so
but in his case, the man was a follower and follower of Louis Farrakhan,
He was
who
not.
was a Jew hater.
He was not a follower of Louis.
He was a supporter of his.
Sal,
and
you're a Jew hater.
Hold on. The Anti-Defamation League came down on him over
But
it.
it didn't mean he was anti-Semitic.
Where did you get all this research before you came up to him and said white devil?
I do my research. I do my homework. But
okay.
I called myself a white devil. It was a joke. The whole base.
Don't make jokes to my guests.
I won't.
That's all. That's it. I don't
okay.
need you making anyone feel better. He felt fine when he left here. I don't need you making him feel better. You made him feel worse.
Okay, well, I apologize that I made him feel worse. But the whole basis of the interview yesterday
Sal.
was him calling you a racist term.
So what? I don't need your involvement in that discussion.
And Sal, he was kind of, when you hear the play, he was kind of fucking around when he called Howard. And you know what I mean? He was joking
come
around.
He was not.
You don't have that. You don't know. Listen, you don't know
you
anything.
can't even figure out what other people are doing.
But listen to me. Yesterday, when I said that to him, I just said it as a joke, and he was on the way out.
Oh, it just
That's
got worse
But
and
who
worse.
are you to be joking with him?
He was breaking Howard's chops, who's another sort of celebrity that he knows. They're
Tell you
coming
have
in
nothing
on
to do with it.
friendly
So when
basis.
Russell Simmons
Is
breaks
your
Howard's
job?
chops, that's fine.
Is your job? Yes, it's fine. I'll handle it.
Okay.
Is it your job to handle this stuff in the halls for me?
No, it's not.
Where is that in your job description?
It wasn't. I was just caught in the
Stay away
shuffle.
from my guests.
I will. I told
I'm
you I will.
really starting to have a problem with you.
Howard, I told you I will. I won't go near the guests.
But this is like the 5th time you've said this.
Yeah,
No, it's not. It's
It
the
is.
second time, Gary. What the fuck are you doing here? Go eat your fucking cookies, you monkey face.
You said you were going to stay away after Ace Frehley. You said you were going to stay away
but
after John.
that was a year and a half
after John
ago.
Stewart. But why should there be a time limit on you being an asshole?
But I wasn't.
If you don't stay away from him, I got to let you go.
Howard, I wasn't deliberately
that's
trying.
how serious this is.
I'm being serious too. I wasn't deliberately trying to be an asshole.
I
No,
don't
we
wanna
know
let you
we
go.
know that you don't know what you're doing. By the way, can I just jump in, Howard, and tell you the story he
you guys are
told?
relentless.
The story he told about whatever that guy, whatever.
Whoever.
No documentation of it anywhere. We looked it up. We went through LexisNexis. We couldn't find it anywhere. Then we found out that Sal knows the story because he used to be the president of the Beastie Boys fan club. And somehow, Sal was, yes.
You fucking retard.
I know
you
for
were
a
the
fact.
president of the Beastie Boys fan club.
Yes, I'm Prodigy.
What does that have to do? How did you?
Prodigy.
How did you become the president of the fan club?
So you're privy to information we don't know?
That shows you're an idiot.
You're on a high-pitched mic level.
Oh, now you're knocking the Beastie Boys.
No,
Jewish
I'm
people.
knocking you.
Jewish people. What does Jewish have to do with anything?
What do you mean?
constantly bring the Jewish thing
Sal,
into everything.
What are you saying? You were the president of the Beastie Boys fan
The Beastie Revolution.
The Beastie Revolution.
Club. How old
We
were
should
you?
let him go based on
I
that.
was 17 years old.
Oh my God,
17.
dude. And what were your duties?
It was on back then Prodigy was popular, so
Right.
what I would do is I would filter through all the sort of like the Stern Fan Network.
Yeah.
I was like the mutt of the Beastie Revolution.
Did you have to contact everyone? And
Yeah, and I
Did people
Posted things.
yeah, I posted their what days where they were performing, and I
Did
posted
people
all their
pay
interviews.
dues?
No, nobody paid dues, and I also posted like So there's lots of Beastie Boy memorabilia that people don't know about, and I have a whole collection of it, and I would post where they can find it. And there was like, they once released Ill Communication in a green vinyl album, and it had a little green sticker on the back.
I don't know.
And I would.
And you're laughing at those Star Trek people?
Yeah, we got a genuine nut job working for us.
So, Sal, you here as the president of the Beastie Boys fan club that Russell Simmons made this awful statement about Mike D, because I know the Beastie Boys. Is that Mike D?
Michael Diamond, that's
right.
correct.
So how did you find that out as the president? How did you know that?
Some idiot wrote it on Prodigy.
No, it's
Michael
documented.
call you?
Documented.
Documented where?
I can't
How
recall.
come no one can find it?
I can't recall, but I'll find it someplace.
All right.
And how about Russell Simmons putting out groups like Public Enemy that always put
So
down
what?
race?
It doesn't mean he's a
but
racist.
I'm not calling Russell Simmons a racist. I'm saying that it can't be. If I call
Do
myself
me
the
a
White
favor.
Devil,
Bring in your favorite Beastie Boys album so I can take it and beat you over the head with it.
Yeah,
and
what
knock
kind of
some sense into
memorabilia you got? We want to throw it
I
at you.
have. Listen,
It's got to be licensed to ill, right? I mean,
no, Paul's Boutique.
Well,
if you're a real
no,
Beastie Boy fan, it's Paul's Boutique.
a conversation over.
Boutique.
Boutique.
No, not boutique.
Well, I'm not the one shopping on Saks Fifth Avenue. My girlfriend every day.
But it's
so
a
I know how to say
boutique.
Boutique.
But it's a
You're the
boutique.
head of the Beastie Boys
I knew how
fan
to say
club.
boutique when I was 7. You fucking retard.
You never heard them say the title of their album?
Paul's Boutique. Whatever.
What?
Boutique.
Boutique.
Sal, Gary was so right in what he said to you yesterday, and I'm
Yeah,
glad he said
yeah.
it. That you totally have this thing in your head where Jews are cheap.
No.
That's all you know. That's all you think. That's all you. So when Russell Simmons
Anyway,
says that
it
about
got even-
someone,
it even got even-
you project that onto him, and then you make an ass of yourself by explaining it.
I don't know. Suddenly Sal is Simon Wiesenthal, though, and he's figured out that he made the huge leap in Russell Simmons' life because he called the guy cheap. It means because he's a Jew.
Right.
But
Maybe the guy's cheap. Maybe there's a lot of people in Russell Simmons' life who he considers cheap who aren't Jews.
Sal, you know how many
But
Italians? You know how many Italians I grew up with?
A lot of
who would not
people-
part with $1.
a lot of people are not followers of Louis Farrakhan who
see.
quoted he loves
Okay.
Hitler.
He's not a
Followers
follower.
again.
Yeah.
I just got Lisa G has this. Go to Gary, preview page 1.
Yeah.
In green, we have the audio of Sal and Russell Simmons.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
Jesus.
How you doing? I'm Sal, and that's Richard.
How are you doing?
We did
Nice
the
to
phony
meet
phone
you.
calls.
We did the Whack Pack feedback, and we did all the phone
We get
calls
paid to
today.
goof off, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stumped him.
We really are the White Devils. You can call us crackers anytime you want. We're pieces of crap. No. But it's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, the pleasure to meet you.
Holy shit.
See, it was a joke.
You are
It was-
a fucking idiot.
that's
Stay away
douche
from the
chili.
guests.
I will. I
You're
told you
an
I will.
asshole.
I have a question. At
Yeah,
what
Sal,
point? At
you're-
what
you're-
point did you make him feel better
Let me hear.
by saying that you're a white devil?
Okay, I'll tell you.
And
I'll
call
tell
us
you.
crackers.
Listen to
Right.
this. Listen to this.
Oh, but when he said,
Boys, Run DMC, Davey DMX, front row, 1987, Together Forever tour. Had my jersey on.
Weren't you in a hip hop group?
Yeah, real bad one. I won't embarrass.
G-Man was this.
My name was G-Man. Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure.
What,
Thank you for
what
great
does
years.
Russell Simmons care that you sat in the front? What are you trying to show him? You're down with the brothers? You
I lined his
fucking
pockets.
retard? You're an asshole.
And now with the
So
lining
that
his
buys
pockets.
him an audience with you.
Yeah.
You're the annoying asshole.
You paid to insult him.
I was
And
in the
Sal, you're
middle.
making it seem like he's the kind of guy who would call you a cracker in private life.
No,
like, yeah,
I
mean,
was.
like, just-
No, I'm not. Artie.
Call
I
me
was.
a cracker like he wants to
You're
do
the guy
that.
people avoid, Sal.
Right.
Please leave my guests alone.
I was playing into the fact that he called you the N-word 5 times. The reason why he was here, Howard, is because he made racist statements to begin
So
with.
what? Stay away from my
Where
guests.
is-
But that's the only reason why I said that
No,
I was
Sal, stay away
easing
from
the
my
tension.
guests.
I'm going
easing
to.
the tension. There's
What
nothing.
tension?
There's no tension there.
All right.
You're making the tension.
But I have stayed away from the guests. That was the only time I was caught in the shuffle right in the middle of the hallway leaving this studio.
I don't care.
It was
Act
bad
like
timing.
you don't work here. I see interns here. They don't even say hello to me. That's what you got to do.
Okay, and I have, and I'm sorry about this one guy, but the truth of the matter is, when he spewed out the N-word 5 times at you, and he's
Yeah.
a follower of Hitler, and he promotes
he is
public
not-
enemy.
he's a
follower of Hitler. Listen to what you just said.
Listen to me.
Dude.
You're insane. The guy is a good dude. He
He's
did
a great
nothing to
dude,
you.
but I'm just
I
joking
had
with him, and
No,
I'm sorry.
Don't joke
And I won't.
with anyone. Your jokes are no good.
Okay, done.
Howard,
You're a mutant.
I'm getting all sorts of facts about Sal. Sal, did you sneak into a Beastie Boy concert once, run into Chris Rock, and tell Chris Rock that black people don't like the Beastie Boys?
Yes.
Did you say niggas don't like the Beastie Boys?
No, I said, what's a black guy like you doing at a Beastie Boy concert? And he laughed. It was a joke. We can joke around. My God,
I don't care.
We're in such an uptight fucking society.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to relax themselves, man.
Because we got
just
you
chill
who
the
is
fuck
intolerant
out.
of everything.
No, I'm not. But everybody needs to fucking relax, man. Just like lighten up.
No.
You only live once.
I don't need
tell
to relax.
all the jokes you can
I
tell
told you
and
I
die.
run a business.
I know
can't-
you do, and I
can't
respect
have you
that.
running around like a fucking marauder.
And I won't.
But if we only live life once, can I tell a bunch of jokes about your wife?
You have, stupid.
Can I tell more?
Go ahead. What do I care? Hey, I'm not.
I mean, what's the big deal?
I don't complain about my wife jokes. I went to a comedy show this week and 4 guys had emotional friend T-shirts on, 4 in a row. What do I care? I could take it. I'm saying that with Russell Simmons in that situation.
All right. You've said it.
You know, he was here because you didn't even want him on the fucking show.
Hey,
and you know what?
I
Here
told
he
him that.
goes.
It's got nothing to do with your thought process.
I know, and
it's
I realize
all my
that.
thought process.
As
It's
far-
all me.
as far as-
not you.
I
It's
know.
not your life. It's
I know,
mine.
I know, but you can't call me. The fact that you're calling me a retard over
You're
explaining
retarded.
something and shaking a guy's
You're an
hand.
asshole.
All right, but when other people manipulate your words, aren't you angry?
What?
When people, I'm saying that you're accusing me of manipulating this guy's words, like
I
making
don't
the
want you
assumption of the Jew
manipulating.
with the 5 fingers.
I don't want you assuming
It happens
anything.
to everybody.
And I really
all the
don't want
time.
you talking about the guests.
I won't. What
you
the
say
fuck?
dumb shit.
I don't say dumb shit. It makes perfect sense.
Oh,
if you put
my
all,
God.
if you put all the facts
Sal,
together, it makes perfect
Sal.
sense. All right, fine.
I don't want you thinking anymore.
All right. I know what this is all about. Very good.
What's it
I
all
am
about?
Oh,
really-
it's all about everybody has to look smarter by bringing Sal in, and I speak the
No,
fucking
Sal,
truth.
stay away from the guests.
I'm staying
and
away.
then
You're
then you
paranoid
don't-
about
Then you
that.
don't look anything.
No, but immediately, like,
You-
I'm retarded, and
you're
Artie
an
jumps in and
asshole.
says, makes the assumption that I think every Jew is cheap because
Yeah.
Russell Simmons' statement.
Exactly what
It's
you
not-
said.
You made the connection, man.
I made the connection.
We didn't make it.
Yeah, but
You
based
did.
on the facts, I made that connection.
Who's
What
facts?
facts?
What
Your
facts?
facts.
Follower Louis Farrakhan puts out hip hop artists that
come
knock
on.
the white people.
How do you know he's a
called
follower?
Howard Stern a nigger 4 times. That's all fine.
You're bringing up
but
the
with
Farrakhan.
Sal,
Someone loaded you up with this Farrakhan statement.
It's a fact. Will's
I
got
know.
it.
Someone loaded you up. You didn't have that yesterday. Give me a fucking break.
But doesn't matter though.
Okay. Please stop arguing. I don't
I'm
want
not
you.
arguing. You're the one calling me a retard. I'm
You're
defending
an
myself.
asshole.
All right, fine.
It's simple. The facts are clear. You talk about facts. The facts are you're an asshole.
I'm an asshole because I made an assumption on why on his
no,
statement.
you're an asshole because you bother my guests.
But I won't do that anymore.
That's why you're an asshole.
I
You're
told
entitled
you-
to your private thoughts. Keep them private.
Okay.
You
I
don't
will.
like a guest, or you have a problem with a guest, or you feel a guest uncomfortable. Don't worry about it. Let me handle it. I
And
don't
that
need
will
you.
be the
You're not
case.
the ambassador on the show.
I never said I was. But I got lost in the shuffle outside.
Does it
and
say
I got in trouble.
Ambassador Sal Governal on
No.
your resume? No. You're not
Not-
the ambassador for this show.
I realize that, and believe me, I don't look at myself that way.
You're a mutant.
He's a douchebag.
Right.
Howard, let me ask you a question before I hang up.
Sure.
Did you hear about Monday, July 30th being Artie's Day?
No.
12 beautiful New Jersey beauties come to celebrate Artie Lang.
This sounds like a
Who's
plug.
the douchebag now? What a jerk.
Well, there you go. Takes one to know one.
For the record, I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
All right. Well, whatever. I've never talked to for your own. Just
I play you more
edification.
wrap-up show, but it'll only
That's
get me
enough.
more fired up.
No, I kind of want to hear it.
It is. It's fascinating trying to figure out how his mind works.
I hear he is insulting Jason.
This is very simple. Don't ask Jason anymore. And if Jason thinks it works for the website, he will ask you guys.
Yeah, this was saying to Sal, you don't need to be in pictures with the guests.
Right. Don't ask for pictures.
And I put Jason in charge. I said, you work the camera. No more pictures of Sal with the guests, period. Come to me if there needs to be a decision made.
All right, you want a guy who logs the show to make that call?
Well, that's what I do.
Yes, I
Jason's
do.
qualified for that.
Yes, he absolutely is.
Okay. You
More
think
qualified than you,
I do.
asshole.
You think you're more qualified than
To
me?
decide which pictures to take for the website? Yeah, you fucking asshole.
all right.
I totally am.
Okay.
Why don't you flip
All right.
through the releases
All
again
right.
and look for
Hey, I
his
asked-
phone number?
I asked.
You fucking
No, I never did that.
I saw you do it with my own eyes. You don't know where the
I
line is.
didn't go
And
through a Rolodex.
And the other thing
Yes,
is,
you did.
and it's totally insulting
It was
to
the
say that
porn
Jason
star.
just logs the show. You know he does more than that. You know he's
no,
a
but I'm
producer
saying,
of the
like,
show.
why is it his call?
Because that's what we've empowered
Okay.
him to do. What
right.
the fuck are you involved in it for?
Are you saying Jews can't make that kind of call?
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
That's, Jason is in charge of taking
All right.
photos for the website.
It's Jason's call.
We
Very good.
trusted him to decide what we need and what we don't need.
Yeah, he's amazing. I mean, listen to this.
What was the uneasiness that you felt from Russell Simmons that needed to be rectified?
Not an uneasiness. I just think I had the ability to make him feel more at ease since I was a stranger, and he felt foolish.
Had you
calling.
not approached him, there'd be no uneasiness in that scenario.
Very true, but that's a good point. End of story, Gary. I don't know where to go from there.
What is wrong with him?
I don't know.
oh, I don't know.
He's not a bright guy, right?
No.
Is that what it is? But he seems to me like when he does those phony phone calls and stuff, he seems to have a
He's
great...
an idiot savant.
Is that it?
That's what it is.
But,
he's
I mean,
good at that.
Yeah, he's probably doing good things for all the wrong reasons.
Here's the
and you
deal
just
too.
don't know it
how
until
many
you talk to
comedians?
him.
How many comedians come through this door and they're very, very funny people?
Right.
But how many of them are like? Would you say are Mensa category?
Right.
Seriously.
No,
I always think comedians are smart guys.
They are, but Sal's
you
not
know
a
what?
comedian.
They're smart about comedy,
Right,
but
right.
not much else.
I grew up
It's
with
like
a lot
Mike
of kids who
Tyson
can
is
make
smart
funny
about
phone calls.
boxing, but you wouldn't want him to do heart surgery.
Most comedians I know are bright guys. Like they have this observational
Some.
ability.
Some.
But,
Well, probably the
but
guys you
Artie's saying
respect.
Sal's not a
Sal
comedian.
calls up an Asian woman on a fucking cable station and calls her a cunt. What is funny? I mean,
Hey, lighten up.
It's funny, but it's not smart.
Right.
I mean, there's 8th graders who can do what he does.
I'm simply saying you enjoy his work, but he's
Right.
coming from a place you couldn't even imagine.
Right, he's a man-child.
He's
Yeah.
the comedy
Right.
equivalent of Jackass.
Right.
It's like it doesn't necessarily take smarts to shock yourself in the balls with like a cat zapper or something, but it's funny.
It's true. It's true. You're right. I mean, I listen to this thing where they call the public access show. It's so funny to me, but it is.
Of course it is. It's rude. It's horrible.
And you think he's doing it from a lofty place of, I know this is rude and horrible, but he probably isn't.
I mean, it doesn't make him Lenny Bruce.
No, Steve Martin can do something stupid, but there's intelligence behind it.
Doesn't he do stand-up though? But it's not real good.
I don't know about his stand-up.
All right, where are you coming from all of a sudden? Like, I've never knocked you. I admire you. I think you're a funny guy.
Sal,
should
we're
I play
getting
the voicemails if you call me up telling me that you think I'm a great comedian and you think should I do? I mean,
did I ever
why-
say
why-
I think
but
you're
why-
a great stand-up comedian?
No, but why? Where is this all coming from? And first of all, the public access shows, yeah, they are childish, they are stupid, they are.
I think they're funny. I didn't say they weren't funny.
But it's also the nature of the show.
Right,
But
I
what
know.
about doing things like Chinese confusion? Who ever thought of conference calling 2 Chinese women repeating the same order back and forth to each other?
I don't know.
Or my turban is dirty. Or calling Gary telling me you're a fucking flu over the phone lines. Is that fucking childish and stupid?
My
It
turban
might
is
be.
dirty?
Yeah, but or
Is that a real call?
how about- yeah, it's a real call.
is?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I mean, but why are you ripping me, Artie?
I'm not ripping you. I'm trying to explain. Howard asked me a question.
I might be stupid. I might come off a little retarded. I'm sorry, but you know what? I'm dedicated to this fucking show.
We all are.
I write my
It's not a
balls
question
off.
of that.
You know, and when the roasts come, that's an opportunity for me to show everybody my writing abilities, and I do very well.
You
and
do
I'm proud of it.
fantastic at that.
And you know
good.
what? And on stage during stand up, and I'm glad that you put me on it, Artie. I don't get booed.
Sal, you know what
I kill at my comedy
but
shows.
booing and stuff, that doesn't matter.
I might not have 15 years under my belt like you, Artie, but I'm trying, man.
I don't think I'm
And
God's gift to comedy either, Sal.
But
I'm
I
just
think
saying
you are.
that.
I think you are a funny guy, and I don't knock you. I'm a guy trying to make it.
Howard asked me a question. Do I think he said? Sal's not bright, right? And I go, well, I don't know. I mean,
You're not bright.
And then he
All
says,
right.
but he makes the phony. He brought up the phony phone calls, and they're all very funny. I laugh very hard at them, but I don't think it means that you're some kind of genius or.
But I'm not saying I'm a genius either. But you said, in one sense, I'm not a comedian, and I have an 8th grader could do what I do.
Well, some of it, but an 8th grader could do what I do.
Well, let's judge.
But Fred said to me, Fred made a statement that I was sort of reacting to. He said, a lot of comics come in here, but are they Mensa? I don't know about Mensa, but I think a truly funny stand-up comic, most of them are bright guys. Most of them are smart guys.
All right, I happen
That's
to like
different
it,
than a
but
phony
I
phone
think when
call.
Sal and Richard called the public access show and said cunt lips.
Yeah, right. It's great. That's
was great.
amazing. I
But
grew
the
up
thing
with a
is-
kid who used to do that all the time, and we used to laugh. I mean, he did. He called up.
Is he free to work here?
Will he bother the guests?
Yeah. Wait, does he know to leave the guests alone?
I'll never. This had to be 1981. This guy Moss Klein, who was a writer for the Star Ledger, sports writer. He was on a cable access show. And my friend, this kid, Wayne Montagna, nutty guy, calls up, it's live television, and says, I have a question for Moss Klein. And they put a close-up of Moss Klein's face. And he goes, Moss, I was reading an article. It was very intriguing. I was hoping you could comment on it. He goes, what was it? He goes, is it true you gave Yogi Berra a blowjob? So now Moss Klein's face gets horrified, looks at the host is roughly, he goes, oh my God, you ass, and they have to go to a commercial. We had that on tape, we watched it at every party. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. That kid who made that call is now in prison.
Right.
So I mean, I don't think that
What
kid
a
is out.
shame.
I don't think that kid
He
is
could
out.
have had a
for
high-paying job here.
Well, I'm just saying that
And then yesterday you on Raw Dog, you called the Killers of Comedy the Hack Pack.
Ah, come on, I'm kidding around, dude.
That's not right.
And then I said, I'm kidding.
After this big argument you got in with Levy and apologized, and you brought him back into your shows,
I'm busting his
you called his production the Hack Pack.
Right. Well, I'm busting his balls.
Oh, but Sal, come on. Do you see any of their points? You know, not so much about what you said, but the fact that you're approaching guests and everything.
Yes.
You seem to take offense to the fact that they don't want you near guests, though, because you feel like you could contribute something.
They're right. They're right. I mean, what can I tell you? They're right. I don't know. I guess Russell Simmons, he's a good guy. Everybody's great. Wonderful.
Hey, and that goes for you too now? Stay out of the little green rooms. Because I see you go in and say hello to guests like, hi, I'm Richard Christie. I'm just a big fan of yours. Don't want to see it no more.
If it's people I know, I go in there to say hi.
Stay the hell out. You stay away from the guests also.
If John the Stutterer wants to say hi to me, I can't go in the green room.
Nope. Stay away from him. No more. No more.
Do you think Sal was out of line calling himself the White Devil to Russell Simmons yesterday?
It was a little weird, I'll admit that. But you know what? Fuck
By
it.
the way,
Life's too short
I have
to stress over that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
it was a little weird, I'll admit that. But I still love him.
You know what I'm looking forward to on Howard TV?
What?
They did a Daniel Carver Cribs. They go to his house.
Oh, that's great.
One of our producers went out and did a whole shoot at Daniel Carver's place in Georgia. This is a guy named Lee.
I'm going to get pissed because you get a lot for your buck down there.
Yeah.
I'm afraid he's got like a compound.
A palatial spread?
With a pool.
Well, here's some of the notes I got back. I don't know if Lee's around, but...
Yeah.
Lee's here? He's on his way? Okay.
Because the greatest thing ever was Daniel Carver's son after the last Family Feud during a commercial. And listen to this, Klan people, was begging Howard to come over for a pool party.
Yeah.
Like, come on, you gotta come down, Howard. You gotta, have a pool party.
Hey, Lee.
You're all star fuckers.
What's funny, too, is like Lee's Jewish, and they didn't even tell Daniel.
That's great.
Right, Lee? Yeah, good idea. You don't want to deal with that hassle.
Daniel can't spot a Jew. That's the best thing about him. He hates somebody can't tell one from the other.
I don't think I look too Jewy.
Right.
So
you don't.
You probably saw my short blonde hair and figured
You look very Aryan, actually.
Exactly.
You look like a Hitler Youth guy.
All right, here's some notes from Lee. People will be surprised to see how nice Daniel's house is. Daniel built it himself over 10 years ago. It sits on about 5 acres of land, about 1.5 hours outside of Atlanta. Here's a clip of his, we can actually see this, I think. There's his house. Look at that.
And if you actually...
That's pretty nice.
It's a nice house.
Yeah.
Wow. How many acres? And look at all the acres.
About 5
acres.
Wow. The back is even bigger, where you could see the bottom level of the basement.
Oh, so it goes down.
It
It's
goes
like
down.
built on a... Oh,
It's all
I see it.
hill.
Yeah, like it goes down that hill.
I'm surprised there's no lawn jockey.
Oh, wait. Daniel lives... I'll read you more. Daniel lives on a private road. Oh, and listen to the county he lives in. He lives in White County.
Yes.
Probably picked it just for the name.
Exactly. I mean, he mentioned that he used to have a house before that, but people were driving by and shooting at it.
Really?
So, when we were leaving, we noticed that sign, which, I have a photo of, but it says White County, and obviously it's perfect.
Daniel did not want to wear his Ku Klux Klan gear. He said something to the effect of, I ain't always about hating niggers all the time when I'm at home. That's why I moved here.
That's just a job. He at home, he's a laid-back kind of
He
guy.
wants to get away from it all.
Yeah, he goes, that's why I moved here, to get away from them.
Reggie Jackson said that. He's not all about baseball. I remember that in an interview.
Here's your answer. Daniel also has lots of little statues of black people all over the place. He's got one sitting on a bench in his front yard eating a piece of watermelon.
And we have video of that, but
Let
it's
me
one of
see
the first
that.
things you see.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Look at that. Oh,
wow.
is that creepy?
Yeah.
First of all, that looks like a white guy in blackface. Is that Al Jolson or something?
Yeah. Isn't that creepy?
That is
Oh,
really...
he built it a nice little gazebo.
Looks like James Brown.
What level of... whatever.
When Lee asked him about the concrete statues, he said that he used to build concrete niggers all the time back when he lived in his old house.
Right, remember he used to sell those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't walk into the house and it says, welcome to KKK land. You start looking around, you see pictures and stuff.
Right.
And then you
realize something's up.
Yeah, you look around and you see these little black statues, and his wife collects dolls, and we have a really good clip of this where he explains the dolls. Now, you go up to this attic, okay?
Yeah.
And it's a finished attic, and it's thousands of dolls. And so I'm like, I have to take you up here and have you show us dolls because, this Klansman showing us dolls is just, that alone is incredible.
Wow, that's creepy
So
times 10,
we're
too.
looking around, and all of a sudden you see this section, and it's just black dolls. So we have Daniel.
They're
explain-
segregated?
He explains
Yeah,
how he
of course.
segregated the dolls.
Let's hear that. I got it.
Over on the right here, we got the colored section. We got Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, Colin Powell, just a whole bunch of niggers.
Now, why do you have these guys up here? Tell us why you have these guys up here.
They're dolls, and she collects dolls, and we don't discriminate.
Oh, my goodness.
We do separate. We segregate. We got the colored dolls in this little area.
Funny. He even keeps the dolls separate.
When he says she, is he talking about his wife?
Yeah, the wife.
His wife collects the dolls.
Wife's a racist, too.
And, here I am thinking the whole time, like, if this guy knew who he was talking to,
right?
What would he do with me? Throw me like
you might not get out of there.
We might never see you again.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that he has famous, black people as dolls, they think about black people more than anyone I know.
I know. Well, that's what I'm always saying. There's really sort of a love affair there because he's obsessed.
Like, why? If you hate black people, why would you have statues of black people?
Just get them out of your sight.
Like, I like the game chess, so I would have, like my friend bought me a candle in the shape of a chess piece, and I really like it, but that's something I like.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have something I hate.
That's why you're displaying it, yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't really get it out of him, like why he would do that. It was so weird.
In his dining room, he's got Aunt Jemima dolls.
Yes.
Daniel actually says on camera while picking one up, this one here reminds me of Robin.
Yeah, we have that.
Let me see that.
I'm in his thoughts, too.
He does.
Yeah, this little Aunt Jemima nigger here kind of reminds me of Robin, so it's my favorite little collector nigger here. I gotta have one around. That'd be a good one.
Oh, my God.
Now, keep in mind, that's where his family eats.
Yeah.
So it's like
all
to the left
day,
of them,
every
it's,
day.
hey, you want some turkey? And, there's
His Aunt Jemima.
dolls. So,
Daniel took us to the kitchen, showed us his fridge, which had a big piece of watermelon in it. Lee asked him why he'd have watermelon, of all foods, in there. And he says, because I thought Robin was coming over.
We have a clip of that.
He probably, he's thinking of jokes.
This is the refrigerator part. We got milk, watermelon. We got that. I thought Robin might be coming, so I had her a watermelon.
It'd be great if
sweet and hospitable of him.
It'd be great if you went there and you went, wow, and you just grabbed it and just started devouring it.
And eat it in your bare feet.
I run out and sit on the cement with it like the other blacks he has.
You got any chicken?
Yeah, you're lucky you didn't have bagels and cream cheese for me, so,
Daniel's very computer savvy. He checks stocks on his computer in the basement and even has a laptop in his truck for his roofing jobs.
That was one of the oddest things. The last thing you would think is that this guy could even log on to a computer.
Right.
So,
Because Artie can.
I can't.
Yeah, so, we go in the basement, and he just immediately sits down on the computer. I'm like, what do you do? I'm like, you have a computer? He's like, yeah, get on here. And he's got one of those programs where the stocks are just constantly updated. So I'm like, well, what do you do? He's like, well, I don't really buy stocks much. I just sort of look at them, see how they're doing. Sirius is doing, he's like giving me an update.
Does he have Sirius stock or?
He didn't really say. He said he doesn't have, he doesn't have a lot of money, so it's more about just keeping up on them.
Right. But why, if you're not investing?
Right. Why would you look?
I have no idea. But the odder thing is that in his pickup truck, which he uses for his roofing business, he has a laptop in there, and he drives around wherever they're doing their job. He steals a Wi-Fi signal and has this laptop, and he just, listens to the show and just does
Wow.
whatever
Oh, you're
he does.
kidding.
You would never think, but
Wow.
he's very.
He can hop on Wi-Fi. He even knows how to do that.
Yeah, I was like, what is going
Wow.
on here? It's
He's
so
the man.
odd. So odd.
Getting ready for the big race war.
But a very nice home.
When is it? When is that going to air on Howard
I believe
TV?
it will September. In September, we start editing it in a couple weeks, and just to plug another Cribs, like Tabitha Stevens.
That's on now.
That's on now.
Yeah, a lot of
I
people
know
digging
she's
that.
Dying for us to mention that. That's a very interesting house as well. That her husband actually shot that for us.
Right.
So.
You want to say something, Gan?
Hey, Lee, didn't Daniel invite you to dinner?
Well, yeah. Here's what's funny is that so we get done shooting, we go back down that private road, and that's when I discovered the White County sign. And he pulls up in this Lincoln Continental, which, in New York is no big deal because that's every car service.
Right.
But, he loved the fact that he had a Lincoln in Georgia. And he rolls down the window, and I'm expecting a shotgun to come out. And he says, we're going to get some steaks, y'all, because we were starving, so he knew we wanted to eat. He's like, y'all want to come with us to eat some steaks? And we're just like, we're going to get closer to Atlanta.
Right.
You know, that's okay.
It's a little uncomfortable here.
Yeah.
We're going to get closer to the Michael Vick big dog fight we have tickets for.
Did you see any live blacks down there in White County? Or
No, and that's why he is living there. He wants to stay as far away from
But yet he'll have black
Except
statues.
that he's collecting blacks.
That's the odd thing.
There's a video of his wife playing with the Michael Jordan doll. I mean,
she didn't want to be on camera unless she got paid. But it was the most surreal thing I've certainly shot.
Well, his wife. That's what was
interesting. The wife needs to be paid, huh?
I guess she's been on the show a couple times, like family did the Family Feud. Or
Well,
whatever.
the great thing about that Family Feud episode, I actually watched that recently again on Howard TV, which is just that archive stuff is so amazing. But like Daniel. As fucked up as it is to say, Daniel has a certain charm about him.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
And his wife doesn't. His wife is completely
Nor
unfiltered.
the son.
Right, and the son is too. But the wife, when she says something hateful, it's like really she's like, "Fuck the Jews."
Next to the wife, Daniel seems like he's the head of the ACLU.
It was like he was the nicest, like you think Daniel's so heinous. He was so sweet compared to the rest of his family.
I will say, I'm sorry.
No,
I was just going to say, I will say this. He welcomed us into his home. He was very nice, offered us drinks, and I actually felt a little bad. He's like, we got some green iced tea. You want some green iced tea? I almost felt a little bad because we weren't like avoiding telling him I was Jewish because we're trying to play a trick. We're I guess trying to be a little respectful.
But why would you tell anybody that anyway?
Why would you have to announce that just because you're in Daniel's house?
Just because he's in the Klan, and he probably would say, "Get the hell out."
I don't know.
Yeah.
I would. I mean, I think that you're with Howard, and he's getting attention in television. I think he'd let you stay. I mean, I think he's a bit of a bullshitter on some levels.
Yes, but he was very nice to us.
It was funny when Lee was approaching his house that morning. He sent me an email. He goes, "Just so you know, I'm entering the house right now. So if you don't hear from me again, you know where I was last."
Actually,
he's sending out SOSs.
I actually emailed the directions to his house.
Should have worn a yarmulke.
Saying this is where I'm at.
Yeah, I mean, I told him, I said, listen, Robin's black, Howard's Jewish. He comes here, he knows. He's not going to be pissed.
Steve Langford, Howard 100 News.
The killers of comedy on the warpath. The Reverend Bob Shuley, Sal, and Richard blowing their stacks over comments made by Artie Lang on the Raw Dog channel, reportedly calling the killers of comedy the Hack Pack.
It's a better name, you got to admit it.
It is good.
Kidding around is one thing, but is this bad for business?
No.
Oh, there goes Bob Levy again. He always thinks you're hurting his business.
Yeah.
Well, Bob really just thinks that most of the jokes are aimed at him.
I know.
I mean, it was so joking around. It's just, I mean, come on, can we grow up here?
He feels Artie doesn't have respect for what he does.
Howard, I don't want to slow you down, but Shuley's out here and he's like genuinely angry, not like fucking around angry. He says even though Artie says it's a joke, he always seems to take jokes at their expense.
Bring him in.
I don't understand. I mean,
Let's give this a few minutes, Robin.
All right, let's see where this.
Shuley, you have your time with Artie. Go ahead.
I just want to say, he's very nice to us. He asks us to work with him and do shows with him, and that's great. And, we all bust each other's balls behind the scenes, but when he's on the air and stuff, he takes shots at us, and it's like, this is, we're doing a comedy tour. It's like you're sitting there saying that basically we suck.
No,
You're trying to sell tickets.
I don't know if I said that. You work with me all the time. Why would I put you on the show if I think you suck?
Well, that's what I was asking myself when I heard you make that
well,
comment
then you
yesterday.
might come to the conclusion that I'm joking around.
But why do you have to do it on the air all the
sorry.
time, man?
I'm sorry.
But no, it's the same thing with Levy. A couple weeks ago, you said the same exact thing about him.
Now, Hack
and it's
Pack
like,
was a new thing. I thought that was funny.
Whatever, it's funny. It's funny when it's
if
us
I
backstage
said it off the
fucking
air,
around.
it would seem a little more serious, don't you think? I mean, on the air, I'm breaking your job.
How
I
many
think there's
times?
many a truth said in jest. I think you think they're a little bit hacky.
No, I don't. I have Shuley works with me all the time.
Artie's come up to me personally and said, he really likes when I host his shows. He wants me to host.
And how do I
shows.
show that? By hiring you quite a bit.
I understand that, but then you come around and you say that on the air. It's mixed messages. It's mixed signals, Artie. You gotta,
I'm very sorry. I didn't know I had another girlfriend I'm sending mixed signals to.
It's not a girlfriend. It's just somebody that
You're acting cunty and bitchy about it.
No,
you
just
are.
you know what it is. If nobody would have heard it, then it wouldn't be a joke. Like
Would
it's
it
a
be a
joke
joke?
now because somebody heard it.
Would it be a a joke if Shuli went on shows and said Artie's a shitty comedian?
I don't care.
You don't?
A lot of people say that. I don't. I mean, I don't get all mad at them.
You're a comic.
I really don't take
you
it that seriously.
You would totally care if other comics went on other shows saying that you suck or
I've heard that before.
Fans aren't happy with this or that. Like,
when did I
you'd be
say
pissed.
fans aren't happy with?
I'm just saying. I'm just throwing examples out there. I'm just saying.
Honestly, you know what? Then I don't want to work with you anymore.
Well, whatever, dude. You say
now I don't want to work with you anymore.
But you
just talked yourself out of work.
It's not about work for me, dude. It's about me getting across the point that either you're with us or you don't want us with you.
I don't really think about it that much.
Well, but dude, it's kind of a shit move when you sit there and you go, "Oh, you guys want to come play Detroit with me?" And then you go, "Oh, by the way, come buy your tickets for me in the Hack Pack in Detroit."
I didn't say that. I was in the Hack Pack.
But that's the kind of pitch that you throw out there.
It's only the Hack Pack when you guys are by yourselves.
Whatever, dude.
You're acting like a broad here, man. You really are.
I'm a comic. I take offense to when somebody calls me a hack.
I know. Okay, sorry, man.
Who's the funniest member of the Hack Pack, as you call them?
Funniest member? Well, Beetlejuice, probably. I mean,
I don't doubt that.
Is Bob
He's
funnier
on every
than Shuli?
show.
Who's funnier, Shuli or Reverend Bob?
I don't know. I got to think about that.
Oh.
I don't have an answer. There's no black and white answer to that.
But Shuli's really pissed. I can tell.
It's just frustrating, man. I've been doing stand-up 13 years. It's not like I just started last week, so it's frustrating when somebody I respect like Artie says stuff like that,
Well, then listen, we should just part ways then.
Well, but I'm not the one going on the air talking shit about you. You're the one talking shit about us.
Would you prefer it if I didn't give you work and I went on and said you were a great comic?
Artie, this has nothing to do with work. This is just me coming to you as a comic to another comic saying, hey, man, that wasn't cool. That has nothing to do with work. I appreciate all the work you give me. I always say thank you every single time. I think I do a great job for you. It has nothing to do with work.
Okay, man. All right.
Whatever.
Fine. Okay. What do you want me to do?
I just wanted to state my case. I just wanted to tell you where I stand. That's all.
I understand.
Okay. Thank you.
Shuli's like a chick.
He really is. They all are. Levy's like a woman too. I mean,
you know what? If we sat there, if we got on the air,
play the tape of me on that show. It's so joking around.
But Artie, you don't understand. There's a huge percentage of people that listen to this show that whatever comes out of your mouth is gospel to them.
Okay, this is the same argument. This is the same argument like the last roast. People were afraid to laugh at jokes about me.
No,
I don't even know what. I don't know what that is. So ridiculous.
It's Artie. It's absolutely true. It's
so
absolutely
you think
true.
it's affecting your business? You guys do a lot of business. I thought
we do a lot of business.
So
but when you go on the air and go, these guys are the Hack Pack. That's not an advertisement saying it's a great show. Go buy tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
No, I mean I'm kidding around. I tend.
But what I'm saying is, there's
sometimes.
Ralph, what do you think?
Sometimes on the Raw Dog Comedy Channel, sometimes I joke around.
Go ahead. What?
Shuli knows what I think. Is it Artie's job to do advertisements for you? I mean, he's making a joke.
No, but does he have to put us down?
Shuli, just let me get my point out. I don't see how you guys can sit. First of all, Artie, the Hack Pack, that's brilliant.
I mean, whatever. I mean,
I don't know how you guys you bust balls, and that's what you do. And I think anybody who listens to this show knows that. It's like do it off the air. I don't get what you're saying.
No,
I mean, it's busting balls.
But we do it in a way where it doesn't affect business, dude. It doesn't. We're all on the same team, man. We're all on the same team, bro. We're all working together.
Yeah,
Why would you hammer somebody on the air and say something that's not necessarily true?
But Artie puts himself down.
But you sound
I put myself down all the time. I put myself down too. All the comics put themselves down.
Julie, you sound whiny. You come off like
Ralph. If anybody would know what a fucking cunt would sound like, it'd be you. So just keep it down.
No, don't do that. Don't call me a cunt.
That might affect Ralph's cunt business.
Yeah. Sorry. Look, you know what? I could easily smile in somebody's face one day and then go on the air and trash them. Which seems to be the MO around here, and I'm not going to do that.
If Ralph was a shitty stylist, he'd be upset.
Oh, absolutely. And I've told him that. Oh, sure you do. Sure you do.
You could say that.
Ralph, you remember when we first started, when you first came up here, before even Howard was on, the Serious News team was here working. Ralph gets out of the elevator. One of the reporters goes to interview him, and she goes, you're Howard's makeup artist? And he goes, no, I'm Howard's stylist. And he wouldn't talk to her after that. He refused to interview her.
You know what, Julie? No, she wanted to ask, I didn't know who this fucking broad was. She wanted to ask me questions about the work that I do with Howard, which is private, and I wasn't going to answer a bunch of fucking questions.
So you were being cunty, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were, Ralph.
That's being protective of my client, dummy.
Well, I'm being protective of my comedy and my material and comedy.
With all sincerity, in your opinion, are they kind of hacky? These guys?
No, I said that because I know they're very sensitive to that, and I was kidding around and joking around. But apparently, I don't want to. If
you know what, Artie? Ever since Sal
You said you were dedicated. You're dedicated. You're going to a Mozzarella farm. You're sleeping through half the show. You're not that fucking talented, Artie. You are so unloyal. It's ridiculous.
See, this aggravates the shit out of me.
Good. I'm glad. I hope it burns your thick fat. You.
I may not really go to a Mozzarella farm. That was a joke, too.
You are the biggest mama's boy. Talk about cunts. You, mommy. You'll never have a wife, Artie. You'll never have a wife. You're unloyal. You're not a good friend. You do something good one day, and the next day you pull it out from someone. I wasn't going to call, Artie, but I had to call because you are so unloyal. It sickens me.
Marianne, part of the smelly cunt pack. That's...
All right, there you go.
Hey, Howard, can I say something?
Yeah, let's go to Mutt for 1 second.
Okay,
Mutt,
sure.
go ahead.
Hey guys, Shirley, weren't you guys busting my balls on the way I run my website and host my show this weekend?
Were we busting your balls about the way you run your website and how you host your show? I guess so, yeah.
I mean, it was all in good fun, but basically that was an attack on me saying I don't like people have opinions.
But do people pay?
See, surely, why is that okay? Why do you attack Mutt? It's going to make him feel bad.
Right. Well, I know Mutt's a celebrity, and I apologize.
Well, Mutt
for
is
that.
a celebrity on the channel.
Now you're. Surely, what kind of celebrity are you? You're as big a celebrity as Mutt is.
I don't even see myself as a celebrity.
Well,
man.
what are we talking to you for?
Well, good question. Why are you having me on your fucking shows then?
I don't know. I hired a guy a bunch of times, and he's pissed at me.
Well, yeah, because Artie, let me ask you this.
Mutt's making a good point. Everybody is getting a little, I don't know, dude.
What does the word hack mean to
This
you?
hack thing, you guys don't even know what hack means. Sal uses it.
I don't think you know
Whenever
what it
Sal
means.
uses it, he uses it in the wrong. It's so funny.
No, I use it on you. It's right.
But it is some part of Mutt's livelihood when you sit there.
Of course it is. Mutt's life, to a certain extent now, is running that
right, but
website.
But Mutt was on the air with us, number one, who he had a chance to talk and speak his case and say his side of the story.
I didn't say it secretly. I said it on the show that you heard.
Yeah, but first of all, let me finish. Mutt was on the air with us.
Serious. I didn't go on there with the intent.
All right, let's go to
we were
Sal.
playing
Sal wants to.
song parodies.
Let Sal weigh in on this.
Artie,
let Sal win your argument.
Yeah, here we go. I mean, you're a generous guy. You put us on the shows and everything, and you're great to us. But it is mixed signals because the issue here is we're not like you. We're not like you. We're not
mixed signals.
Hold on. Let me explain, please. We don't have the clout you have. We don't have the strength of the audience that you have. You've earned it. But the thing is that we're guys with families, and we're trying to make a living. And it would take me 80 shows to make an eighth of what you make. And we put a good ticket out there. We put on a solid show. We travel the country.
Who is saying any different?
But nobody. But when you're going out there, constantly calling Levy a hack. And
Constantly?
Well, he
say that in the roast. I say it in the roast.
No, but
I say it in the fucking...
But Artie, you apologized to him just last month saying you would never happen again. So I'm just saying that we put on a good quality show for the fans, and we're there for them. And you saying hack pack, it doesn't help.
All right, let's move on. Let's go back to Steve Langford. Shuli, thank you. I respect what you have to say. Shuli is upset. I could see he didn't crack a smile during
I
that.
don't think anything.
And he is upset. I see him leaving upset.
Well, no, I mean, I don't think I can work with the guys anymore.
Really?
All right. Well, there you go.
You know, I wrote jokes for your Donald Trump roast that made the Daily News. I wrote jokes for you for... Wait, but you're laughing now. But, I think you take me seriously.
What does that have to do with anything?
But every opportunity you have, you call everybody a hack. The only people you don't call a hack is Nick DiPaolo and Greg Fitzsimmons. But everybody in this family, in this environment, you're constantly digging at and using the excuse it's a joke. So I don't get it. I think you're great, and I admire what you do for me. But I just be honest. Like, how do you really feel?
He told you. You're a hack.
Well, no.
All right, I'll take it.
I don't know, Sal. How do I really feel? Can we go to therapy together and figure this out?
All right.
I mean, I don't think there's one person in our audience who, because I said hack pack, would not go see those guys perform. I just don't see that. And if they're starting to see it,
I'm not going to go see them because you said that. It leads me to believe they're no good. Why should I waste my time?
It was such a joke. It was joking around.
So you're saying you don't really feel that way?
Yeah, I mean, and how many times do we say that shit on roast? We're roasting each other. Bob Levy is the guy who hosts roasts. I mean, can I give you a list of subjects I don't want you to talk about? Sal?
All right, well, Sal is gone. I've dismissed him.
Schultz, you still, Schultz, you still seem fired up, man.
I am. I'm pissed, man.
But what about, the nature of this show and the nature of hanging out around here is that...
Hanging out is one thing. Going on the air and affecting somebody's business and ticket sales and shit like that, There's a huge portion of this audience, what I was trying to say, that have a sheep mentality, that as soon as they hear something, that's what they believe. They don't question it. They don't think for themselves. 4 months ago, he said Richard was a shitty comic. Then Richard tried to go on stage for 3 shows. They They wouldn't even let him get one word out. They kept yelling, he sucks. And he doesn't suck. He's a good comic. He's new at this. He's learning. And you got to give people a fucking shot. When you do something like that, you take that chance out of our hands.
Can I tell you exactly, now because I'm like what Shuley just sort of talked himself out of right now?
Yeah.
So for the New York Comedy Festival, last year I did Carnegie Hall, right?
Yeah.
So now this year...
I like that this is eating you up.
No, wait. But listen. So now this year, they want me to host a show, which is going to be like the centerpiece of the whole festival, a town hall, where I host it. I come out, I do 15 minutes, and I pick 4 of my favorite comics to showcase that night. On the festival, a big press thing, a lot of attention because they get a lot of press for those festivals. And I honestly, and Teddy can bring in the fucking list. On the list was Shuley and Levy.
Wow.
That I wrote down.
The hack?
To have, be... I mean, this is like, you got to put out the friends of yours who you think are really good. This is part of the New York Comedy Festival.
Understood.
It's a full night of stuff. And Teddy has the list. It says Shuley and Levy on it, both of them.
Well, I guess
and
the list
right now, I really don't want to
Why do you have to penalize him for saying he's upset that you call him a hack?
Because I think they're being pussies. And I don't feel like I'd rather work with a hack than a pussy.
You're going to punish them with taking away some money from them?
I mean, and it's not money. It's certainly money, but it would have been a sort of nice, prestigious attention.
Certainly could help him with box office.
He was honest with you.
So why would I
punish
think?
him?
But why would I think? Why would I do that? Why would I keep?
Why do you have to punish the guy? He came in honestly and said, "I don't like when you call me a hack."
Because they sound like little cunts.
And you don't want to work with a cunt.
Yeah, I'd rather work with a hack.
Okay.
They sound annoying. You know why? Honestly, I'll tell you why. Because I'm walking on eggshells around them.
Okay.
I got to walk on all eggshells now. Am I doing something wrong? Am I insulting these little pussies? Oh. Clean your pussy, Levy.
Ooh. Wow. Cunty.
It really, I don't need that.
You're telling Levy to clean his pussy?
To clean out his twat. I'm sorry, you fucking. I'll give
You're
you.
saying he has a dirty pussy?
I'll give you a list of shit I don't want you fucking talking about. How's that sound?
What is it, Tony? He wants to weigh in on this. Yes, Tone.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
All right, brother.
Hey, man. I want to say about this hack pack thing that they're showing their weakness by being sensitive to it. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about comedy, but I think I know that. Artie is putting them up towards his level by even mentioning to him. It's an open invitation to crack back. And
go ahead,
Art.
No, I'll tell you what. He's making an excellent point too, because actually, the funny thing is, I do mess around with guys I've known for a long time, calling them hacks, or that was a sort of old, unoriginal thing to do, and with guys like DePaulo. And if you're confident enough that you know you're not,
then you shoot back.
You don't get mad at it.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe they're not confident.
It's like calling a guy gay, and he's mad because he's really gay. I mean, that's a good point.
Maybe Shuley isn't that confident.
Well, he should be. That's what I'm trying to tell him.
All right.
And that's exactly my point, Howard. Is that I mean, if they want to be, and they say it's because Artie has clout and confidence or whatever, and you know what, if they want to be successful, it's time to step up their game, and at least in that regard.
All right.
My clout ends with this show. I have the same clout they have. I sell tickets because I'm here.
But they've sort of put you up on a pedestal that you're the guy they all want to be.
It's weird. If I left this show,
if you say something bad to them, then they're devastated.
If I left this show, I'd be playing clubs again. I mean, look, that's a hard reality of the business, and so they're on this show and they're making money too. It's all we're all on the same.
Shuley wants to say something.
We're all on the same boat.
Exactly, we're all on the same boat. So why would Artie, let me ask you something. What does the word hack mean to you? You're a comic. You've been doing it for a while. What does the word hack mean to you? When you say that
it means an unoriginal thing. To me, it means an unoriginal premise that gets an easy laugh. You pander to the audience.
Okay, so why would you call me and Levy a hack and then sit there and say, oh, I put these guys on this list for this show? Like, make up your mind. Do you respect what we do or don't you? And then fucking don't go on the air and say you don't. Like,
well,
I could have easily gone on another show and trashed you yesterday or started this shit up. I waited to talk to you man to man, face to face.
How did I trash you?
By saying the hack pack. I understand it's a
I'm kidding around. It was a joke. That's the point.
You always say that when we call you on it. So, and like Howard said, there's always some truth behind every joke. So what do you really feel? Is it the whole group? Is it
You made a joke in the Gary roast that he's a silverback monkey.
Right.
Do you really think that?
But it's a roast.
Tell Gary to his face.
It's a roast.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. This is
That
a comedy
wasn't a
show.
roast.
I wasn't on the McNeil Lehrer report.
The guy said, who are the
about
killers of comedy? Are those young comics? Who are those guys? You go, oh, I call them the hack pack.
Yeah, it wasn't like that.
Hey, I just got one more thing to say about that. When Artie stops talking about you, then that would be the time to worry.
Thanks, dude.
No worries. Late.
Fun selling fruit.
Well, I see that you are upset about this, Shuli.
I am,
and
dude. I've been doing it 13 years, man. And one thing I'm not is a hack. I pride myself on my material, my originality, and for somebody to come out and say that I'm a hack, that pisses me off. Absolutely.
All right.
I went on there and said Shuli is a hack.
No, but you say that I'm part of this group, the Killers of Comedy. Whether you feel it's one person in the group, two of us, three of us, say what's on your mind, but don't generalize and throw us all in one group and say we're a bunch of hacks.
Howard, I have a lot of good qualities, but a smelly cunt Artie isn't one of them. And you wish your cunt, you big pussy, was as clean as mine because you're the 7th grader. You know how you make a joke? Cunt, pussy, twat.
See, Marianne is not a hack. She doesn't do any easy shit.
Entertaining, Artie, and you know what? You're right. If you didn't have Howard, you'd be in the fucking bar somewhere with the pool table and the walls with the cocaine guy because you're nothing but a low-life asshole.
Ike is on the phone from Mad TV. Ike from Mad TV. Go ahead.
Is this Ike Barinholtz?
Yo, Artie.
Oh, Ike, how you doing, man?
Artie, man, how you doing? Artie, you're so right, dude. You're so good to these boys, and I talked to a friend of mine who saw the Killers of Comedy in Southern California. Said it was the worst show.
Where? What show was it? Where at in Southern Cali?
Oh, God, I can't remember.
Yeah, exactly.
I like you, Shuli. I like you. I think you're actually a great comedian.
Thank you.
I like you on the news. Shalom Bitch has really played out, but he said...
It really is.
He said...
That's what hacks do.
He said Sal was so bad and so racist.
Oh, it's so racist.
Nothing worse. Artie, you know there's nothing worse than a guy who's like blue and bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, look, that's your opinion, but I happen to know Ike. He's a good guy, but I don't. I'm not at all their shows. I do horrible shows too. I've been drunk, and there's people want their money back constantly.
All right, Ike, thank you very much. Ike from Mad TV.
Brother, love you.
Love
Ike's
you.
a good
Thank
guy.
you.
Yeah.
Brian, go ahead. You have the last word on this, and then we have to move along. Robin has news to get to. Yes, Brian.
I just feel if you're comedians, you should have a sense of humor, guys.
Really?
We do, man. I'm saying it again and again and again. It's the same thing.
I mean, if you want to get into
out.
overdone stuff, that guy's right. Coming back from Pittsburgh, I listened to the news. I heard Shalom Bitch like 40 times in an hour. It's really, you want to jump out the window. You got douche chills from it.
Right. What about when the fans come out of your show and say they've heard the same jokes for the past 3 years?
Well, I mean,
What
you
about
know, they shouldn't come to see me twice.
All right.
There's a lesson
Well,
there.
they feel it's played out too, just so you know. FYI.
I'll try. You should listen to some news reports, man. The Shalom Bitch thing is like
really,
and it said so much. I mean, sometimes he says it like 8 times in a 20-minute period.
Biatch
or Shalom Bitch, you know.
And I could care less about that. That has no reflection of what kind of comedian I am.
Well, I think it does.
I don't. I don't at all.
I don't think it was funny the first time I heard it.
If you're empty-headed enough to hear 2 words, Shalom Bitch, and then base that on who I am as a comic, then that's your fucking problem. I got no time to impress you or try and work
I
for
always
you.
thought Shalom Bitch was sort of a fun thing.
If it wasn't, I would have gotten a memo of some sort to stop doing it.
I'm just too lazy to write a memo.
All right. I'll stop. Sorry. Kidding.
Listen to the playback.
All right, Brian, thank you. Yeah, Clint, you're on the air.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Hey, listen, Shuli, you got to stop fucking crying, man. If you didn't have Howard and Artie, you'd be fucking bagging groceries at Stop and Shop.
Well, and that's what I was doing part-time before I got here. And I realize that, and I appreciate the opportunity that I have, but I'm not going to let somebody talk shit about my comedy and say that I'm not original when I know that I am. I'm sorry. I'm
Again,
going
I
to stand up
don't
for
recall
myself.
saying that.
That's what a hack means.
No,
If Artie called you a nut-hugging pillow fighter, you should be thrilled. It's any kind of promotion for you.
Well, no, not necessarily. Maybe that.
Whether
Look,
you like them or not.
if that was the case, then I'd come running in here and let them throw things in my ass and let people touch my cock. I'm not. That's not my route. That's not what I do.
Well, so what are you saying? You're talking about guys in the Killers now.
Right, yeah, you're not.
No, what I'm saying is that there's guys
But I
that
could
do
see
different.
Shuli's point. Like, if you went on Letterman and called me a hack, I'd be upset.
Well, I mean,
you can understand that.
Yeah, I think recently on the Jimmy Kimmel show, you got engaged, and I said, what a fruit.
I didn't take offense.
Right, because I was kidding?
Yes, of
Right.
course.
Get it?
Got it.
Plus, I am a fruit. Anybody who gets engaged is a fruit.
Yeah, poor
See,
bastard.
there
That was
is
a bad
some
idea.
truth to it.
There is truth in it, though.
Well, that's my point in all
I
this.
hate that it's true.
I think I laughed right after I even said it, and then even after I
did. It's sort of like they said, "Who are the killers of comedy?" You say, "Oh, you mean the hacks?"
And he does know who you are. He knew we were kidding around. Half the shit I said about the host, and he said about me. We were busting each other's balls.
Jim, go ahead. Yes, Jim. Nope, Jim's gone. All right, last word. Come on, I really do have to end this. Greg, go ahead. You're on the air in Minneapolis.
Seriously, the Hack Pack should now be called the Pussy Pack, and what a bunch of whiny bitches. How could Artie possibly insult the comedic talents of a half-rate news reporter and a couple of phony phone callers?
That's a good point.
All right, listen, Shuli, the people are speaking out. They're saying you're too sensitive. But what do I know? I mean, I understand. I'm a sensitive guy. I understand what you're saying.
Like if somebody said you're unoriginal, you would take offense to that.
I would be offended.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, but don't you think you'd be a little secure if a radio guy called you unoriginal?
Yes.
I mean, would you go on and talk about it?
No, I'd
No, but
probably,
if the
I wouldn't
radio
give it
guy,
a second thought.
But if the radio guy has a huge percentage of people that hear what he says and believe it the second it comes out of his mouth, wouldn't you be a little upset about that?
I agree with the fact, if you're going to say that I have a unique position where I'm on the mic all the time, I understand that. I didn't say it here. I said it on Raw Dog, where probably the host Pete Dominic's family and you guys is who listens to that show.
I
don't
got
know.
emails and text messages all day yesterday about it. A bunch of
okay.
people heard it. They follow you around. Whatever show you go on, they go, Artie's here, Artie's there, and they love you and they listen to you.
I don't think I have enough power to get people not to buy a ticket to see you. You should worry more about
that.
And why would I? Yeah, what would my
that's
motive
what I
be?
don't understand. That's why it's such a mystery to me that you would go on the air and say
I'm
that
not
shit.
doing it with that intent. That's
All right, let's move on. Thank you, Shuli. Artie, I'm sorry we've run out of time for
We
this.
can't resolve this.
Jules, you're obviously still fired up, man.
I am. I was downstairs smoking a cigarette, and I hear him talking about what gigs I just cost myself, and it's like I didn't do this to fucking. It's not about gigs to me. It's just about who I am as a comic.
It's a respect issue.
Yeah. And it's like I know a lot of people think, oh, he's crying, he's too sensitive. My point is this, I'm going to stand by who I am as a comic, and if he wants to say that shit, he can say it. But people come out, check out the show, see for yourself. One thing I know is I'm not a hack. I take very much offense to that, and. What can I say? Maybe I'll start going on other shows and talking about what the audience tells me after his shows. See how that affects him. See maybe he might be a little cunty, maybe a little pussy. Because I don't care what he says. Once you start talking about a comic material on the air, you get sensitive about that. And so that's his deal.
Now, you already kept reiterating that he was just kidding.
Well, yeah, I always say, he's always kidding when people hear it, or if it's,
You're a good-looking guy.
Thank you.
And you have a very slight build. And I say to myself,
You're going to make him gay. He's not.
well, no, I assumed you were gay. You claim in the book you're straight.
Let me say something, Howard, because I, like you and many others, thought that too, watching him on the show. But when he walked in here, I did not get a gay vibe.
Yeah, I'm not getting a gay vibe. But then again, I'm the last one to know. I have no gaydar whatsoever. I'm so masculine in the traditional sense.
You didn't know I was on heroin.
I didn't know he was on heroin, and he's been on it for
and
years.
He's sitting right next to you.
Would you do me a favor to prove that you're straight? Will you fuck Robin right now?
Oh, stop it.
Would you mind?
It's not necessary.
Sanjaya, would you mind giving her sex right now? She needs it badly. She had a trauma-filled weekend with Matt.
I'm sorry.
You can't do it?
Huh? I could do it. Unfortunately, I have a girlfriend. So
come on.
I get in trouble.
Robin, take off your clothes and let's start it in right now.
He could give me a massage.
Just don't get in a relationship with her. It costs $800 for a bottle of wine.
You're not kidding. She's expensive.
Oh.
No, so when did you bang your first broad?
When I was 16.
16? Mm-hmm. See this? You see, I jumped to conclusions about
So
you.
you're watching him on the show thinking he's never had a girl. And he did.
16, you banged your first chick. You're a good-looking dude. I bet you can get chicks easily, huh?
I could, but like I said, I've been in a relationship for a year now. So
look at you, banging chicks. The hell do I know? You really never kissed the guy? Never took it in the ass? Nothing. I bet you guys proposition you.
Oh yeah, all the time.
All the time. I can see that. Fred wants to talk to you about maybe sleeping with you. I don't know. He loves it. He goes both ways.
Nice.
But no kidding.
Color me disappointed.
Yeah. Good for you. I don't get a gay vibe looking at you now.
Well, good. I mean,
nothing wrong with being gay.
No,
Right?
gay people are awesome.
Gay at all, yeah.
Right. I got no problem with it. I'm just saying that's what I figured for sure. So what, like, don't you think people who go down and audition for American Idol are a little bit wacky in the sense that, I mean, it is a wacky thing, right? To do this. What did you do? You woke up one morning and said, I'm going to go down to American Idol, or did you plot this thing out?
I had friends that were plotting it out, and like we didn't know it was coming to Seattle, so I had a group of friends that was gonna drive down to California, and they're like, "Oh, Sanjay, come with us. We'll go and audition." I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like,
and your sister was in on this too.
Well, she didn't.
Around, did they not think they could actually sing? They were just like, hey, we'll make the show, we'll be goofy or something?
It was my choir, so like my school choir, so they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna get on, we'll all get on together.
You were in the choir in school?
Oh yeah.
And you're not gay?
Nope. Choir chicks are hot.
No, I don't.
On the last show, so when we were doing this whole thing, when you were on American Idol, and we were like, hey, vote for Sanjaya. You had said, you kind of said, look, I don't know Howard Stern, I don't know anything about him. And I don't care about that, and that's not the way I'm going to win American Idol. But do you now think that maybe we did help contribute to your long run?
I know for a fact that a majority of the people that come up to me on the streets are people that say, "Oh, I'm a huge fan of Howard Stern. I'm a fan of you." Blah blah. And so
I voted for you many times.
We were behind you, and I never have voted in American Idol. I used to vote every week.
That's right.
I never voted for you.
Now, you were treated disrespectfully, and let me get your feelings on this. You, on the last show, you did a duet with Steve Perry of Aerosmith, who is a great, great guy.
Yeah.
That's Joe Perry. Joe Perry, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Steve Perry is not a great guy. He's from Journey.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Joe Perry. But you originally requested to do your duet with Ozzy Osbourne, and he refused to do it with you. Is that true?
Well, it was kind of like they were trying to set up a duet with Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know the logistics of it all.
But he said, no, I don't want to be with Sanjay.
But wait a minute, I don't understand what happened. So you decide who you want, or do you know that there's a list of people who are going to be on the show?
I didn't know that I was going to sing with Joe Perry until the rehearsal. And I went out on stage, and like first I saw him rehearsing with other people, and then I went out on stage and realized
he's with you.
Oh wow!
Wow.
So and then but after the show, I did like the press tour or whatever. I did Jay Leno, and Ozzy Osbourne was on it with me. So
it was no big deal.
Yeah.
So when you go on American Idol and all this fame hits. And
everybody in the country practically knows your name.
Yeah, I mean, was it a good experience, or was it a bad experience because you started to become, hey, vote for the worst, vote for Sanjaya, this and that? Does it become like a goof, and you feel like, hey, everyone's goofing on me?
No, I mean, it's definitely mixed feelings while it's happening, but overall, it's obviously a good thing. I've been working in myself to be a musician my entire life. I hadn't actually worked as a musician, but I've been like.
You making money now still?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Give me what's going on. You got a book out.
Yeah.
Sanjaya, by the way, has a brand new book, Dancing to the Music in My Head: Memoirs of the People's Idols, in stores today. And you have a record album out.
I have an EP.
EP? What the hell is that?
What does that mean?
5 songs.
5 songs.
Yeah.
And where do I get that?
Amazon.com.
Oh, so you're selling it on there. Yep. And what is it? Dance music? What kind of music is it?
You can dance to it. It definitely has like really good beats. It's world influence, very much so. So a lot of the beats are like tablas or djembes or something like that. And then
are we going to listen to a little?
Did you write the music? Yeah. Did you write the music?
I wrote some of it. I had co-writers as well. My sister helped me write. A couple family members helped me write. So it's really been.
How far would you go to be famous? Would you appear nude in a magazine?
I've been asked this question, and it's a dangerous answer because it totally depends on. I would if it was a really classy magazine. I wouldn't do like Playgirl.
You would show your penis and balls?
Depending on how.
Let's say it was a classy magazine like Time Magazine.
Time Magazine isn't doing
They
that.
don't do nude,
No.
Robin?
National Geographic.
No, I'm saying, let's say it was an artistic endeavor.
Yeah.
You would show your penis and balls in a magazine?
In the future, done right, yes, I'm not very modest.
You're open to that.
I have a feeling you are very large in the pants if you would do that. Am I correct? You got a big hose? Be honest.
I haven't really seen anything else to compare it to. So.
Bullshit. You've seen guys in high school and stuff.
I did PE 1 year, and I didn't have to change in front of anyone.
You've never seen a guy naked?
Not accidentally at a party, but I wasn't paying attention.
How big was his penis? Was it bigger than yours?
His nickname was Frankie Footlong, and it wasn't an exaggeration. So
he was very big.
Yeah, so it's.
What are you hanging with him for?
Do you? So in other words, if you're willing to take your clothes off in a magazine, you would have to be large. No man who is small would be in a magazine if he wasn't. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. Have you ever measured your penis or balls?
What kind of an?
Well, this is an interesting interview.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I know a lot of guys that have. It's not.
You never measured yours?
In the past, I have.
You have?
Not recently.
Were you more than 6 inches or below 6 inches?
I haven't measured myself in quite a long time.
All right. When you did measure yourself,
how old?
I'll tell you my measurement. I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you my measurement if you tell me yours.
His 13-year-old measurement.
I bet you beat me at 13.
At 13, I was under 6 inches.
Fully erect?
Yes.
Okay. Well, fully erect. Now, I was an adult man. I was 6 inches. Exactly. Right, Robin? Wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. I think you approached 6.
I was 45 when I was measured.
When did your cock stop growing?
My cock stopped growing when I was very young.
I was going to say, like, when is that?
I'm only 6 inches.
Because I'm hoping it's 50 or something.
And I'm 6'5". I should be 8 inches because it would look much better.
Hey, that would be proportional.
It doesn't look that good when I'm nude, I'll be honest.
You're not going to be posing in a magazine?
Oh, no.
Is that what you're saying?
No way. Not with my big belly and widespread ass, and there's no way. You know what I'm saying? So you say, so then when you went out on this tour, American Idol tour, a lot of girls hit on you and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
And you didn't take advantage of it?
No, because
you didn't do the groupie thing.
I have time for group. I mean, it's not. I don't know. I wasn't really.
See, that makes me suspicious that you could be a little bit gay.
No, because I don't. I don't know. I don't have to just get all the chicks that.
You ever bang an older broad? I'm talking about like a 30-year-old.
No.
Nothing.
No, the oldest I've done is. 19 when I was 18.
19.
You ever fuck like a great grandma, like 55 or something?
Yeah.
What is that life like? Are you guys all living in one place, closed away from the world, unaware of what's going on around you?
Yeah, pretty much. We're pretty much just like in a bubble.
Mm-hmm.
And like every once in a while you can go on blogs and stuff and see. I didn't because it wasn't like just psychs you out. But
which one of those assholes wasn't nice to you on the tour who wouldn't talk to you and stuff?
Yeah, was that going on?
Yeah, there was somebody. I know you mentioned this in your book. One of them. I forget which. Who else was on your season? But you said when you were out doing the tour, so to speak, that here. Wait, I'll try and find it in my notes. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I don't know. I mean, it was. Really, like, it was very much like high school in that, like...
There were cliques?
There was cliques, kind of, but then they'd switch around.
Who was in your clique? Were there some people who were nice to you?
Well, there was, I mean, me and Jordan were both underage, and then the next oldest one was 23.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Here, this is what you say.
What did I say?
Blake Lewis called Sanjaya. Blake Lewis was the beatbox guy, human beatbox guy. A disrespectful little kid who was disrespectful of people's boundaries and didn't have a father figure in his life.
What is that?
Shithead.
Lewis went on to say, why is this little kid that's just annoying on the show? I don't think he should have been on the show at all. It's just bad for television, terrible, terrible television. Did he say that about you?
He said that on a radio interview, yeah.
Yeah, now, in a radio interview.
Yeah.
Now, how do you deal with a guy like that after he says something to you? Do you walk up to him and confront him?
No, because it's not, I mean, on tour we were pleasant, like, it wasn't any kind of like.
But he dissed you. Why do you take that?
He dissed me, but it's not. I mean, it's his own deal. I'm not like I respect him. He's an incredible beatboxer, and he's a great performer. So it's not like he's got his like.
No one's questioning his beatbox ability.
You're very evolved, or or wimpy. I'm not sure which here. But you're very involved to say, hey, that's his opinion, and I don't care.
I could beat up everyone who had a bad opinion about me, but it's not. I mean, there's more important things to fight about.
You, all right. Well, he's more involved than I am. I would have gone up to this character, and I would have said, hey, listen, I'm going to kick your ass.
He'd have had a fat beatbox lip.
Yeah, and then he would have beaten me up. Let's go to Gay Ramon, who wants to say hi to Sanjaya. Sanjaya, I will play some of your music. I have one of your songs here. The book is called Dancing to the Music in My Head, Memoirs of the People's Idol. It's in stores today. And you had some help writing this, I assume? You have a guy who works with you? Sanjaya's album, Dancing to the Music in My Head, is available at Amazon.com. Gay Ramon, go ahead.
Hey, Sanjaya, how old are you right now?
I'm 19.
19. Hey, listen, I got a question for you. Have you ever had your sweet pink butthole eaten out?
Oh,
nope.
God.
Nice.
No, can I be the first? Oh, my God, you'll love it, puppy.
Well, Gay Ramon, I know Sanjaya. You must get a lot of this, huh, Sanjaya, from gay guys. You know who's into Sanjaya and even went to his concert? Was High Pitch Mike, who just came out of the closet.
Yeah.
The guy said he wasn't gay.
He said he wasn't gay, but we all knew differently. Well, Artie did. Sorry, Gay Ramon. He says he's not swinging that way.
But he is gay, by the way.
He is? How do you know?
How do you know?
He is. I can tell how I'm gay. My gaydar goes far, far away, and I can tell he's gay.
All right.
Sanjaya, what about that? Any truth to the fact that perhaps,
Have you thought about a guy at all?
that maybe you're closeted right now, it's too hard to come out, that maybe in the future you might be coming out?
I mean...
Is it a family issue thing? Your family
No,
wouldn't
my
accept
family
it?
would be fine with it. I'm just not... penises are weird. Like, I'm not...
Sounds like the right answer to me.
Yeah, no, don't let your... I'm sure your parents have done things they're ashamed of. Don't worry about them.
No, I'm not at all. I mean, my family's totally supportive. If I came out, they'd be fine. I'm just not. Like,
Did you bring your mom with you on tour?
I brought my sister. My mom was on the show with me.
Okay, your sister came out with you. Is she jealous of you?
I don't think so. I mean,
Didn't
I'm
you
sure
both
there's...
try out for the show?
Yeah, we did. I'm sure there's some kind of, like, I don't know. She's older. I think that she didn't get enough, like, showtime. I think not enough.
I wanted her to get more showtime.
Yeah.
I should have had a movement to vote for her. I like her very, very much. So let's take a couple of more calls. Irish John, you're on the air. Go ahead. You're on with Sanjaya. He was a finalist. He got to number 7 in American Idol 2 seasons ago. Go ahead, Irish John. Oh, that's not Irish John. Oh, it's Eric the Midget.
You picked up the wrong line.
All right. Well, Eric the Midget, go ahead. Eric
Are
the
you
Midget.
aware of Eric the Midget?
I've not enough to know.
He's one of the biggest Idol fans there is.
He even does his own Idol radio show, which is probably the worst radio show in the history of radio.
Little shithead lives in California.
Right. Eric, go ahead. Your question for Sanjaya.
Yeah, and Artie, you're the world's biggest shithead. Shut up.
You're on with Sanjaya, your dream.
Go ahead, Eric.
Although, Eric, I got to be honest, you used to trash Sanjaya on your show.
Yeah, he hated our movement.
Right. You were against the movement.
Right, but I didn't have the show back then.
I see.
Show I started during last season.
What does
All
that
right.
got to do with anything? Who
cares? Well, because Howard just said I trashed Sanjaya on my show, which this show didn't exist.
Oh, you trashed him on this show.
Oh, this show, yes.
Yeah, where people could hear it.
Right.
Well, I guarantee this week there will not be any technical problems on our JFSC.
This is about Sanjaya, not you.
Did you have a question for Sanjaya?
There is Eric right there, Sanjaya. You can see him up on the screen. Yes. Go ahead. Do you have a question?
Not really.
Oh, all right. Think about it.
Goodbye.
This is Sanjaya's time to...
Gives a fuck.
So, when your mom goes to jail, where is your dad?
Well, they were divorced. I was actually living with my aunt.
And then you drop out of high school?
I got my GED to do American Idol because my choice was either be enrolled in a high school and get tutored 3 hours every day, or get my GED and just do this. So I figured do the music thing.
Well, that's not so easy when your mom goes to jail like that. And you're
Well,
living on your own almost, huh?
I didn't know that it happened until after it was over because, like I said, I was living with my aunt. So.
All right. Let's go to Jeff the Drunk. Jeff the Drunk wants to say hi to Sanjaya. Yes, Jeff the Drunk for Sanjaya.
Hello, Sanjaya.
Hi.
I voted 5,000 times for you.
5,000.
He did, actually.
5,000.
Yeah, he was drunk and he did what he had to do.
And I listened to my boss.
Right.
Later.
All right, thank you. And we'll take one more call for Sanjaya. Let's go to Rick. Rick, you're on the air.
Hey, Sanjaya. I think girls of Indian descent are really beautiful, but I can't stand tons of pubic hair down there. So I just wanted to know, culturally, are girls allowed to shave down there? Indian girls allowed to shave down there?
He's only half Indian.
Do
Indian girls shave down there? Why wouldn't they be able? What do you mean, a religious thing?
Yeah, is that a culturally religious thing?
I don't think that they have anything against shaving down there that I know of.
All right, let's go to... That's the silliest question
These are
I've
the
heard.
craziest questions.
All right, let's go to Mark. Mark, go ahead.
Hey, now.
Hey, now. You've never seen your sister naked, I hope, have you?
No.
You never have?
Like when we were like tiny in the bath, but not
That's it?
anything like...
Too bad. I'd like to ask you some questions about that, but since you don't have any expertise in that area, I'll...
My bad.
Yeah.
Ask all you want about Frankie Footlong.
All right, go ahead, Mark.
Peace and love, peace and love.
Peace and love.
There's no way Sanjaya is straight. There's no way at all.
Why do you say that?
Artie's got to throw something at him to get him out of the closet.
No, yeah, well, I don't know. I only do that to staff members.
Sanjaya, what's your gay problem?
What, Artie, you getting any gaydar going off? I mean, you're the expert on this.
I'm the expert?
Yeah.
No, I listen.
You knew High Pitch Mike.
Yeah, but I knew High Pitch Mike went to the Madonna concert.
I can't believe High Pitch Mike isn't even here today.
Where is he?
He almost attacked Sanjay. He ran up to take a picture with him.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
And he's a big fan. Where are you, Mike? Get in here.
Right.
Mike's going to snip the couch when Sanjaya leaves.
Do you think American Idol's seen its best day, Sanjay? Do you think it's over?
I don't know. It's hard to say because
Do you watch the show?
I do now more than I did before. Like I watched it every once in a while. Like I voted for Kelly Clarkson once because I saw her once and was like, wow, she's actually really incredible. But I was never really like every day all in it. And now I pay attention because I think it's important to see it, and it's fun to kind of watch it from a different perspective. But
you performed at a... all right. Did you perform at a bar mitzvah?
Bat mitzvah, yeah.
Bat mitzvah. Yeah. Now, how much dough can you get doing that? Can you make a lot of money being a bat mitzvah?
It depends on the father, really.
Right.
Depends on...
So what do? You show up, you do a couple of tunes, and you shake the kids' hands?
Yeah.
And you get a couple of bucks?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was beautiful. It was at a castle. It was,
well, a little princess.
A very good little Jewish girl.
Right.
It was a white castle.
All right, let me hear what you're up to musically here. What is this song I'm going to listen to? Let's see here. We have, where do we have the clip, guys? Oh, here we go. Sanjaya. This is called, I don't know the name of this song. A Quintessential Lullaby. Is that it? Okay. Here we go. Let me hear a little bit.
Yeah, I'm doing well. A label.
Where's that character Clive Davis? Is he working with you or what?
No, I haven't worked with him.
Didn't believe in you, huh?
Well, he's busy.
He's busy with everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a record company or what?
I'm doing it independently. I have an independent label.
Yeah, you got to get a record company. Send it off to a record company. What are you doing?
I'm.
Get your shit together.
I'm sorry.
I'm just busting your balls. Listen, good for you.
Thank you.
You're doing your best. You're out there. You got the book.
Yeah.
They give you an advance on that?
Yeah.
All right, excellent.
What'd they give you?
A comfortable advance.
Did you get 6 figures?
Huh?
Did you get at least $100,000?
I think so, yeah.
Really? Oh, look at you. That's not bad. That's pretty damn good for a first-time book.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Why do you not know for sure?
You're like, okay, sure.
It came in installments. And yeah.
They add it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Sanjay.
And they're keeping me a little bit of distance from me and my money, so I don't do what I did with last time.
Yeah, good.
So somebody's taking care of it for you.
Oh, yeah, be careful.
Who's taking care of your money? Bernie Madoff? Just be careful. All right, listen, save your money. Get out there, do your thing, be an artist, but be sensible
Any
about
acting aspirations?
Absolutely.
All right, all right.
What are you going to be in a movie with Jack Nicholson? What's next for Sanjaya?
I'm not sure. I'm just kind of riding the wave.
All right, if a guy wants to hire you to do a private personal appearance, just you and him at his apartment,
Private personal appearance.
how much does it cost?
Is this a proposition?
No, not from me. Fred. Fred asked me to ask you that question. Fred, do you want me to ask that?
Like, what kind of a deal is this?
Wants you to appear at his house, bathing suits.
He wants to watch you fuck a chick.
All right,
Depends on the
listen.
chick.
Sanjaya's book, Dancing to the Music in My Head, Memoirs of the People's Idol. It's in stores today. He's here to tell us he's heterosexual, for those of you who are thinking he's gay.
Right, let's dismiss that.
He's got over a 6-inch hard-on from since he's 13.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's probably grown since then. Am I correct?
Possibly.
Possibly. You think you're at least 8 inches? You think you've grown 2 inches since you're 13?
I don't know.
Possibly.
It's possible. I don't
Wow.
know.
That's pretty good, Robin. And also you're here to tell us you're banging a chick currently?
He has a girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend
of a year.
No one's seen her, but so it was a good decision, and we learned that it was a good decision to go on American Idol. A lot of opportunities. And Sanjaya's book is called Dancing to the Music in My Head, Memoirs of the People's Idol. It's in stores today, and don't forget, you can get his album Dancing to the Music in My Head available at Amazon.com.
Yep.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, finally.
Yeah, finally.
time.
Yeah, we always wanted you on this show. And say hi to that sister of yours.
Most definitely will.
Yeah, believe me, tell her I thought she was very attractive. Was she a twin?
No, she's 2.5 years
So she's
older.
2.5 years older. Yeah, it's interesting. Robin, make sure.
Awesome.
What do you like about doing the show?
Just being able to be really real, because like certain interviews you have to kind of be censored and be like yourself, but altered version is.
It's good to be able to say what you want, right?
So,
now, how was it answering some of those questions? Well, they're a little tough at times, right?
yeah, but it was expected. So I had my guard up a little bit, but it went really well.
So you had a good time today?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, Benj, how was it to finally meet Sanjaya?
It's great. He's a nice guy. He definitely has a charm to him that I think comes across on the air and in person.
You've gotten manhandled for this guy, right?
Yeah, yes, I have.
Screaming his name
Yes,
out
normally
and-
when I'm mentioning Sanjaya, people tackle me and knock me down and everything.
Sanjaya, how is that, man? This guy would scream on, CNN for you and all the news channels.
It's awesome. I mean, I'm flattered. I am honored to have someone that would do that.
I'm flattered and honored also.
Make a nice couple.
Can I put me right here? 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3.
Cool, man. Hey, nice to meet you. It's great job on the show. Can't wait to see the book.
More and more women, though, say that they break up with guys because they check their texting or their emails and shit.
Beth told me she would.
Yeah, I mean, that's a private thing. But, like, with me, and I could see why it's so tempting to some guys if they're insanely jealous, because even I would know how to, like, if my girlfriend or something left a cell phone there or a BlackBerry, even I would know how to go through their texts.
Yeah, how would Sal have ever found out his wife was messing around with a guy,
Without that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's easy to do.
143.
Yeah, see, you don't have to get a phone call. You just put in 143 and everything is said.
Yeah.
That's the greatness of text.
I mean, Sal did a shitty thing, like observed his wife's email, but then again, he found out she was fucking around.
Yeah, well, if you contact the cell phone company, you can get a printout, an itemized printout of every single text.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds like someone did that.
But not the dialogue, but every time it was sent and every time it came back. Every
because
single
you're
one.
the guy who pays the bill, and you're maybe saying, "Hey, I think my bill is wrong."
That's exactly it. And I requested it. And the crazy thing was, when I was in Disney after I got shot in the ass with a paintball gun, when I reviewed the paperwork, every time she was free, she was texting this guy. So she was at the pool, and to see that we're on vacation, and there was like 40 minutes worth of texting, it was just.
She was like, he was on her mind, even though she was
While
on
you're
this
on vacation.
Yeah, I went fishing with my sons, and she was at the pool at that time.
And they were texting back and forth.
So when I went through everything, yeah.
But Sal, you'd get a divorce if you had enough money to do it.
I don't think so.
No, bullshit.
You know why? You know, everything that I've worked on, Howard, and I got this far. What am I going to do? Say that I'm going to leave her now? It just doesn't make any sense.
Oh, leave her and what? And have a woman who's into you?
Why have a woman who's into me? I mean, what's the point to go on with?
Because you'd have a nice home life. And
Think of all the money you'd save at the booths. Seriously, like you're at the booths because there's a hole in your life.
Right.
Yeah, but think of the money you'd waste on broads.
I'm at the booths because they have porn there you can't get anyplace else, and it gets me off.
Is that true?
Yeah. Well, I haven't gone.
You can't get the porn anywhere else but at a booth? I mean, a booth that's a very bizarre thing in this day and age when you can get porn right over the internet.
It's live.
You can't carry the internet. You know, I can't carry my laptop on the train and jack one out. So, I go across the street to Penn Station and I toss one off, and it's like a sleeping pill. I pass out on the train.
Wow.
The only thing is that I talked about this on the air, and one day I came into Penn Station, there was a cop there. It was like, "Hey, Sal, you just left the booth." And it was like, oh, it was so embarrassing. This cop is shouting it across Penn Station.
Don't worry, the cop just left the booth.
What kind of porn do they have in the booths that you can't get?
Oh, they have everything, man.
Like what?
Just like real sick stuff. Well, they have animal sex, which it's really like girls blowing German shepherds and stuff like that.
Against the law.
Me too, but it's in there.
Oh my goodness.
I'll tell you what.
A lot of pee porn, a lot of poop porn.
I know you're really like
not into poop and not.
Yeah, but you really are into some kinky fetishes. Like I can't watch any of those fetish films. They gross me up. But you love it. You love people spitting on each other.
I love spitting. I love the spitting.
I wonder what that's about.
Yeah, really.
I don't know.
Anger.
No, there's no anger on my end. There's no anger.
Supposedly, you should get an iPhone because you can load your porn right onto the iPhone and beat off on that.
Well, that's what I have it. I have it on my video. You bought me for Christmas a video iPod, and I put all my porn on there. Well, a few porns.
So then maybe you can just use that.
I do. I have done that. Like on the planes, I'll take the video iPod into the bathroom once in a while.
Oh my God! Aren't you glad you got him then?
Well, I can't fly first class and have a $100 glass of wine, Robin. So I got to toss one off in the can.
Oh my God!
Jeez, what am I supposed to do?
I
You
could
got
never beat off on a plane.
That's something I've never even done.
I don't even think I could beat off like if I was on a private plane going to Vegas and doing a show.
I remember one time I beat off on a plane. I was coming home from San Francisco with Levy. I didn't even wash my hands, and I patted him on the back when I was.
Oh, you see.
But I told Richard I was going to do that. Richard tosses off in the can all the time in the bathrooms too.
Oh, that's so gross.
But when you're bored out of your skull, what are you going to do?
Read a book on the plane.
You know how many? The only difference between me and you, Howard, is that you're a gentleman enough to say on the air that you don't do it. It's like a girl says she doesn't diddle her
You don't
pussy.
believe that he doesn't jerk off on a plane?
I find it very hard.
I've never done it either.
In my life, it would never go down. First of all, I'd be so afraid there was a camera in there. I would just be like, and also it's so dirty and disgusting. It's like
It's dirty in there.
It's the
I
least-
get out as soon as I can.
it's the least sexual place ever. Like when I'm on a plane, I'm not thinking about sex. I'm just not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just out of it, but it just doesn't appeal to me. It just sounds perverted.
Well,
it's
desperate,
and it's dirty in there, and it's gross, and you're standing up, and
You're also talking to a guy who's been married for 10 years and
Yeah,
hardly
I
gets
know.
so it's a little tough.
I was married for 20
been
years.
single and married and everything else, and he's never done it.
Yeah, believe me.
What is the strangest place you've masturbated in? I think you said your mom's bed once, right?
Well, as a little kid, yeah.
Right. So that's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I was a little kid, and then I didn't even know how to
was
do it.
where the TV
I ended up
was.
peeing on myself.
Did you?
Yeah. I was a kid. I didn't know what. I heard about jerking off for the first time, and I tried it. And then I said, "Well, something's supposed to come out." And I pissed.
See, that would have turned me on.
What?
Sal and I jerked off on the same flight.
Yeah.
Right.
Not together though, one after the other.
Well, hey, Sal, did you just jerk off?
I came during the turbulence.
I'm gonna.
Artie Soth, he's ready to throw.
I mean, listen, I'm a slob too, but I would never do something like that either. I
Who
don't
went
know.
first? Like, whose idea was it? And then all of a sudden you went, "Hey, that's a good idea too."
I think Richard went first, and then I said, I'm going to go jerk off, not wash my hands, and then tap Levy on the back when I got, and that's how that went down.
It's so relaxing, like, because I get nervous on a plane, and that's one of the only ways drinking and jerking off. I'm totally relaxed.
But now you do sound retarded. There's no other way in the world a human being could relax.
No, I've tried, what's that drug that you relax with?
Xanax?
Xanax, and it didn't do a damn thing to me. But jacking off.
I gave Richard 4 Ambien once on a plane. 4. And he didn't go to sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, gee, that's a great story. You guys jerking off together.
Richard, I jerked over Idaho.
Are you done?
You ever get...
Sal revealed that he once jerked off in his bathroom closet while his aunt took a shit.
Yeah,
but
I know.
I didn't come to completion, though, pretty much.
That's good.
Shitting.
That's normal.
I mean, it turned you on that your aunt was shitting?
It was my cousin.
Oh.
In that one.
And she turned you on when she shits?
No, it was just hiding behind a louvered door that you could see out. You know, it was a closet with towels in it. So
Sal's always hiding.
I know.
99% of Sal's sex is in hiding or in the dark.
I know.
I just don't even know what to think.
You know how dogs go out to hide when they take a shit? They go to.
And
That's
be honest,
me with my penis. I'm like a little dog.
That's what I'm thinking. You're like close to an animal.
Well, let me ask you this, Robin.
Well,
You're
yeah.
sexy. What's the strangest place that you've masturbated in?
In bed.
Yeah, I mean, that's generally where people do it.
Be honest though, Sal. Did you jerk off at Mutt's when you smelled the pants?
No, and that's
He did.
I swear on my children, number one, and number two, that scenario didn't go down like as a sexual thing.
Yeah, okay.
So I didn't.
Yeah,
not at all.
Sure.
By the
All
way,
right,
Panties
guys.
don't turn me on. They just don't. The strangest place I jerked off in was in a tanning booth when I used to go tanning in a tanning bed. Because it was. I'm sorry, Artie.
I mean, look, I don't go tanning, but I would stop if I did go now.
When I was 17, we had a membership at a racquetball club, and you had the tanning bed for free. I didn't go for the racquetball. I figured out it was cheaper to get a membership and tan. So it was like a 45-minute bed there. So it was so goddamn boring. What I would do is I would prepare myself. I would go to the bathroom, get as much paper towels as I could, and then I'd just lay there, toss one off, and then pass out in the tanning bed. And it was very relaxing.
Yeah, but then what if somebody
First of all-
finds you?
But no, you were locked in. It was you're locked in a room. So it was just.
So
you
any
and
of your spooge get all over the tanning bed?
No.
Okay,
'Cause
sure.
I would make like a turban around my cock. You know.
A turban around his cock. A cock turban.
You wrapped your cock in
Yeah,
towel.
and then it would just pull off like a little helmet because it was like paper
You
mache.
made like a mold.
Yeah, we make a mold. Yeah, it was, and it worked great.
I think this schedule is finally getting to Richard, man, because Richard looks unhealthy.
Yeah, I'm looking at the belly.
He put on 22 pounds.
I did over the holidays. I'm trying to lose it, though. I'm eating healthy. They have
No, he's not.
They have Fresh Direct machine upstairs here now.
What's that, Fresh Direct?
It's like healthy meals you can buy. They're like $8.
What is fresh? I don't know what.
Upstairs here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Artie should go check it out.
I should. I didn't know
In the
about
break
that.
room,
But
yeah.
what kind? But you look. And look. Believe me, I look awful too. But you look run down and like heavy and bloated.
Well, I'm not.
He's also an alcoholic.
Yeah, it's true. You know that the kind of boozing you do, that really fucking takes.
Yeah, it's
makes
taking
it
its toll. You're starting to look old.
Really?
Yeah. You're letting it all happen, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't get out of control last weekend with booze, did I?
Well, he got to the airport 2 hours early, and I didn't even think about it. Forgot because we haven't traveled in a while. He goes, because I got to start drinking right away. So he gets right to the airport, immediately sits down, and his new thing is champagne and mimosas.
Yeah.
So he'll put away like 2 bottles of champagne in one sitting.
That'll put weight on you.
And then
Yeah,
he gets
no.
up, Howard, and you just start hearing like clink, 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 and it's a sandwich bag full of little booze bottles for the plane. And he brings that on
You
the
drink
plane.
2 full bottles of champagne and then you drink
And
little
then he
bottles
has
on the plane?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a heavy problem.
I know.
What are you going to do about it?
No
No, it's,
wonder 4 Ambien does nothing to you.
but I don't drink that heavy when I'm not flying. Like this weekend.
Sure. Come on. We all saw you. We
You
see
must
you.
fly a lot then, because you look like a guy who drinks all the time.
He finds excuses.
Well, I'm Irish too, so
You got that red face going.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I, when the plane takes off, I have to have a drink, or it's a habit of mine. I don't feel
Stop flying.
right.
Yeah, maybe it's time to give up the road.
Well, that's why I took that train trip. So
Yeah.
Which you drank on
Yeah,
as well.
and he packed booze.
Sal, you would tan for 45 minutes? Isn't that dangerous?
It was
and
back-
weren't you afraid to fall asleep at a tanning bed? Like, I would just be
They have
paranoid that it
time,
might
don't they?
They have time, but they could not. That could malfunction.
It could malfunction. One time I bought one of those cheesy piece of shit lamps you plug in at home, It's like set it in
Tanning,
for...
is that important to you?
It was for a little while. once
because you look so much better.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I bought one of those lamps at home, and I did develop a few blisters on my face, and I never did it again.
Right.
It was like one of those heating lamps you see at McDonald's over the French fries. Yeah. That was on my face.
Oof.
And then I stopped doing, and that's when I got a little worried. And
Sal is so vain. Like when we went to Florida, he has to bring a huge suitcase just for 2 days to pack his hairspray,
his raccoon makeup.
And his hairspray leaked all over his clothes the other day.
It exploded.
It exploded on the plane, and it leaked out like all over his suitcase.
Was he all upset?
Yeah, he was pissed.
Yeah, but okay.
Hairspray. You hardly have any hair. What are you spraying it?
I'm spraying whatever's left so it doesn't move around.
Oh my God.
But I'll tell you one thing. I
think you're that handsome?
No, I don't, but I like to look good. You look good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being clean and manicured.
But hairspray?
Well, if I didn't have hairspray, my hair would just go straight down. I'd look I'd look like a monk, like that fucking guy from Dumb and Dumber. I like my hair to look decent.
I mean, the hairspray keeps it up like that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Wow.
Is there really anything wrong with? I mean,
but it's a
hairspray. Today's day and age,
and it's a special hairspray from Bumble and Bumble. Like he won't use just any hairspray.
All right, so I carry, but you know what? I carry shirts and pants like a normal human being to a club.
Yeah, Richard doesn't even have to pack. Yeah.
Nothing. One pair of pants, one shirt for a whole weekend.
That's disgusting.
That's if you're a man. That's all you need.
Don't you feel
if you're a caveman.
Don't you feel like changing once in a while and cleaning up?
No, I like the ease of just taking a duffel bag when you go on a trip.
But you see, from years on the road, I've developed. I know how to get pants and shit into a duffel bag. I can fold it right. I mean, so say you do a show, and then you go back to the hotel room. You get undressed, and then what do? You sleep in your underwear. You get up, you shit, and then
you wear the same underwear.
Same underwear.
Same underwear. He wears the same blazer he wears on stage the next morning at breakfast. And then he wears it the same night. Like, I saw Richard, we did a show Friday night, and Saturday afternoon I'm having lunch with him, and I go, Richard, is that the same outfit as yesterday? He's like, yeah, what's the problem? Oblivious.
And he doesn't bring a toothbrush either when he travels for the weekend, right?
I'll never forget it.
They have them at hotels usually.
No, you don't use a toothbrush the whole weekend, do you?
It doesn't, no.
Be honest.
Yeah, I usually skip that on the weekends.
Howard, we're in the hotel in
I mean, that's
Does his
unreal.
breath just stink?
It doesn't smell, though. I think it's all the alcohol kills the germs.
The vodka, yeah.
When you wake up, isn't your mouth all pasty and you just want to clean it and clean your teeth?
Yeah, but then I have a coffee or a Coke and it's fine.
And then it's stinking Coke and stinking coffee mixing together.
We're doing a show in Illinois.
It's so gross.
We're doing a show in Illinois one weekend. And we have to leave, and I'm brushing my teeth, and Richard goes, what the hell are you brushing your teeth for? We're on vacation.
Yeah, why take care of yourself?
Vacation from teeth brushing.
It's a burden.
You had more than 18 cavities, man. That's how fucked up you are. 18 cavities.
I got them filled, though.
Yeah. And there's going to be more on the way.
Have you been back to the dentist since then?
Once, yeah.
What did he say? You need to take better care of your teeth.
Yeah, they scolded me for not flossing.
Flossing? You're not brushing. You're not. I mean, don't you? When food gets caught between your teeth, don't you want to just clean it out? Like I carry toothpicks. I mean, I
just don't notice that stuff like most people. I guess.
Wow.
How do you not notice you feel clammy and disgusting?
I don't know.
Well, it's I even took Sal to my old house in Florida, my warehouse.
Shit.
When you live in a warehouse for 8 years and you shower once about every 2 or 3 weeks, when you shower once every 3 days, that's like living the high life.
Where would you shower?
He'd hose himself off. Don't you remember?
Oh, that's right. But back then, didn't you think about, like, now you got a girlfriend, and God knows I don't know how. But
she's a saint.
She is. But back then, first of all, she's going to wise up to it. You got to start washing yourself. Back then, would you ever try to get abroad? Were you shower for 3 weeks?
You know what? After about 5 years of not getting laid, I gave up, and I was like, "Fuck it! I'm just going to be a man. I'm not going to shower." I was kind of doing it in protest of women because I was so angry about it. I used to love like walking up next to a hot chick at a bar and stinking and stuff. It's kind of my way of saying, you know what, I don't need
your kind of way of admitting you're gay.
Yeah. Well, no, I was an angry guy because I didn't get laid.
You didn't get laid for 10 years, right?
Yeah.
You're not an angry guy.
But you weren't getting laid because you smelled. It was self-perpetuating.
Well,
and you didn't brush your teeth and you looked disgusting.
After a while, that's the reason, yeah.
After a while, I think that was the reason from the very beginning.
When's the last time you showered now?
Sunday, I think.
Sunday.
If you have to go,
No.
after that question, you're fucked.
Wait a minute.
You're a pig.
It's fucking Thursday, man.
Is it?
Dude.
Nobody answers, to when's the last time you showered.
When did you shower?
You know, my shower curtain was in the wash. So
shower curtains in the wash?
Yeah.
Just buy a new one. How
The
much is
shower
one?
curtain gets the shower.
Shower curtain's like $3. You
No,
can go
I
to
like
fucking Walmart.
I got a nice one with like a painting on it and stuff, and I washed it. And I didn't want to get water all over the bathroom.
There's a painting on your shower curtain.
And it takes 3 days to get your shower curtain washed?
Yeah. Well, I do drop off laundry. So. Yeah.
Wait, I don't.
They make these liners, Richard, that cost $2.
Yeah, it's called a liner.
It's
That's
Thursday.
the thing. It's a liner. That's what Rob is talking about. That's what I'm talking about. In other words, you have the regular beautiful shower curtain, and then behind it is a plastic liner.
Oh,
the plastic liner is like $3, $5.
I'll have to pick one of those up.
Yeah, and it lasts for months, and then you throw it out when it starts to get
Yeah, when you take
shit
it
on
in, you
it.
get another one.
Months. It lasts for years.
Right.
Most families.
Or maybe take a bath if you have to get rid of your shower curtain.
Yeah.
You know, wash your balls and
Like-
your asshole.
I always, I get busy with something. I'll be working here or at home. I'll be playing guitar, and I just don't think about showering.
Richard,
Like,
it's
last thing on my mind.
4 days. It's 4 days. Like, how many shits have you taken since then?
Oh, probably 8. About 2 a day.
I mean, come on, 2 a day. Again, this has gone from like goofing around with Richard to where I want to call human resources.
You've taken 8 shits and you didn't want to wash your asshole out with water and soap? No. You like it. You like it smells.
He does.
He does.
There
He
is
loves
something manly about.
Do you like to put your finger down there and smell it?
I do. In
Yeah.
between my balls and my thigh.
Jesus.
I'm sorry for anybody that's eating breakfast out there, but there's nothing better than taking your 2 fingers, rubbing it between your nuts and your thigh, and you get that man smell,
You get a coyote smell, is what you get. A man smell.
What is that smell? Oh, that's man.
Like, what did you
I
just
smell coyote.
Dude, you're almost 40. What did you just say?
It's like a musk. It's like natural.
That's like a cheesy smell.
Can we interview his girlfriend? Because there's no way she's fucking you.
She
like
must
that.
have had a stroke and has no sense of smell.
Well, I shower when we're together.
When you're making love.
Yeah.
How do you get the crust off? I mean, my God, you've been building it up for days.
I can't make love to you. I can't get the crust off.
I don't have a
Richard, do you
shower
know-
curtain.
Richard, do you know how little you've experienced with life? If that is like something you say, there's nothing better than. There's nothing better than doing what you just said.
Right, 2 fingers
Well, yeah.
I
between
can
the
think of
balls
about
and
100
the teeth.
things.
I'm a simple person. I enjoy simple things.
There's thousands of things within a block of the studio that are better than that.
Well, I enjoy that
Yeah,
too.
why
but
is he in New York City when that's all he needs?
So your girlfriend doesn't shower either, I guess. 'cause
No,
then-
she does.
But the shower curtain's not there, so
yeah,
she's-
she got water all over the floor. She just put a towel down.
Does she live with you?
Uh-huh.
So
She has
you
for
don't-
2 or 3 years.
So you
yeah.
don't
Oh, my
fuck?
God.
You don't
Yeah,
fuck
that'd
but
be-
Sunday through
So
Thursday?
she's smelling you for 4 days, stinking.
I thought she only saw you occasionally. She's living with your
Oh, yeah.
unwashed ass?
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah.
She
She's
doesn't
cool.
say
She don't mind.
shower?
She likes the smell.
Once in a while, she'll say, you got to get in the shower. She'll smell my breath. She'll tell me when I need to brush my teeth.
Like a dog, you take it down for a cleaning. After you get a whiff of shit in the house, like time to get the dog cleaned. That's what
Richard.
it's like with him and his girlfriend.
You guys sleep in the same bed?
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, wouldn't you like to just, like, if it's like, I don't know, do you plan, you're young people, you plan every fuck that you every time you fuck?
He fucks her all dirty like that.
Yeah, I mean, on a Tuesday night, you never roll over and go, hey, I'm a little horny, and you try,
If I do, then I jump in the shower first.
Oh, that's
Sure,
good.
Yeah,
sure.
right.
First
Scrub down.
First of all, you don't. Second of all, who wants to go through that? Just be clean all the time.
Yeah, guess what?
too
You'll be
hard.
prepared all the time.
Come on, honey,
Yeah.
blow my smelly balls.
It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks.
If,
I bet you
if you
she's-
don't smell
I
anything,
bet you she's
it means
blown
I
him
want
after.
sex.
I bet you she's blown him after 4 days of not
Right.
brushing
Oh,
his teeth
sure.
and cleaning
Yeah.
his balls and ass.
Right.
I bet you she has.
He subjected her to everything.
That's the truth, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know when I shower and when I
Stick
don't.
your finger in my smelly ass.
Nothing better than that.
And then
No.
she's a drinker too, right?
Not like me, no.
You want to smell something good?
To me, my favorite things are drinking and smelling my taint and
taint.
balls.
You've talked about doing that, Howard.
Yeah, but I mean, I've done that like coming out of the gym and stuff to check that I'm really
And then
rank.
he goes and takes a
Then I
shower.
then I bathe down, dude. I'd shower at least once a day, if not twice.
You should, I mean, or jump
Yeah.
in the Hudson or something.
Yeah, that's cleaner.
It's cleaner than me, yeah.
I don't know. That's really gross, man.
That is El Stivo. I wake up in the morning, the first thing I got to do, even before anything happens, you brush your teeth and get all that shit out of your mouth. It's grimy after a night of sleep, and I don't know how you go days. It's weekend. I don't have to worry
just
about
take
it.
some coffee.
Weekends, I like to relax and not brush my teeth.
We're on vacation. Why are you brushing your teeth?
And how
Sal, what are you doing?
It's Martin Luther King's birthday. I'm not brushing my teeth.
Hey, and
Every
how
day's a
often?
holiday.
How often is he doing that shit here and then touching everything?
I don't go near him.
Well, even if he hasn't done that shit, he's done it at some point and not washed, and he's touching everything.
I say hi to Richard like from a distance. Like I'll look into Richard and Sal's room and I just go, "Hey guys," and then I just walk right
Yeah, I
by.
stand at the door. I don't go through the
You
threshold.
used to come in our studio every morning. And
Not anymore. And once you
that
started telling
changed.
me, yeah.
Yeah, at one point it smelled like a locker room in there.
Well, this asshole would go to karate, and he would bring his gear in the morning because he would go to karate after work later on, and he never washed it.
Yeah.
So he would hang his filthy, sweaty, piss-smelling robe in our studio, and it just smelled like a locker
The
room.
whole thing
and he never, ever
Someone
washes
told
it.
me he left his bag for his gym bag with clothes in it for 2 months, and they opened it up. It smelled like a dead body.
Oh, it's it.
Oh.
But he's still wearing those clothes. Like that dead body smell doesn't affect Richard. He'll just go in there, put that dead body shit on him.
Did anyone complain
And-
at your karate school or?
Nobody has yet, no.
Oh, you still go?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You have to wash your gi.
I do every once in a while.
Richard, you're gross. Really, it's not. You should move
Yeah,
out
he
of
doesn't
New
care,
York
Artie.
City.
There is no way of embarrassing him into
He's not
being
embarrassing.
better.
He's if you notice, he
loves it.
smiles when he
like a
admits to all
retard.
that.
He loves it.
He likes it.
It's a manly thing to me.
But did you
I'm
ever
sorry.
hear us fucking with Wendy the retard when we go, do you ever smell your own shit? Yes. You're the exact same interview.
Except he's not retarded.
Well, I don't
hope I'm
know.
not.
Well, there's
And by
an
the way,
argument
there's
there.
no way you're doing a lot of karate. I mean, you have an enormous belly now. I mean, there's
Yeah,
no way you're
I'm not.
working out.
I'm not doing it as near as much
Yeah.
as I should.
Right.
And my diet gets crazy on the weekends with Chinese food and pizza and stuff like that.
You need a size 50 black belt.
It's like Elvis.
I'm the size of a dojo
I
now.
can barely lift my leg like Steven Seagal.
Toward the end, Elvis was wearing a cape with like a little superhero cape, and he had those bell bottoms that were too short. It almost looked like a cross between like a Star Trek uniform, like when Kirk wore those pants and they had those bell bottoms.
Right, it's jumpsuit.
Yeah, it was a cross between Superman and a Star Trek uniform, and then he was so fat, and he paid a karate instructor to give him a black belt. Like he just wanted the black belt. He didn't care if he had the power to
And
back
then
it
he'd
up.
do the poses on stage. That's all he could do.
He'd do his kata
Yeah.
on the stage while he was singing Suspicious Minds, and then he'd be doing his, Shotokan, pose.
And try to kick his leg up.
Yeah.
He looked like Artie in a white jumpsuit.
It was like Chris Farley doing karate.
Sal, didn't you try karate and they humiliated you or something?
A long time ago.
All right. All right, boys.
All right,
Fascinating glimpse into the world of Richard and Sal.
Isn't it a little embarrassing to
It is,
for Howard to be calling you, filthy and smelly, and then your buddy over here is piling on?
I know. I mean, you work here for enough time, and you try not to let things faze you.
But I thought you were brushing regularly and washing more often.
I am.
'Cause we talked about this a while back. What you did with Howard, and it seemed to have had an effect on you a little bit.
A little bit, but old habits are hard to break, and I'm 34 now. I'm getting old, and I have habits, bad habits, and that part of that's not brushing and showering and stuff. And I get busy. Me and Sal are busy guys. We got prank calls to make. We got songs to do, balls to sniff, and sometimes showering's just not part of my schedule.
Just think, if Richard was showering while we were at a department store recently, we would have never recorded the new bit, Nicholas Gers.
Yeah.
So, you got to know what your priorities are.
Or if I was showering while we did the retarded flu call, that call would have never happened.
Right. Or if he was showering when he did Brown Mounds, it would have never have happened.
If I was showering right now, you wouldn't be getting this interview.
Right.
So what should I do? Do this interview or go shower?
You're right. You should
shower.
not shower, I guess.
Tim, do I stink really? Smell me.
Just got handed a note out in the hallway, for those of you who are following anything that happens in the hallway.
Yes.
Ronnie, the limo driver / security guard, just got woken up in his chair by Sal banging cymbals near his ear.
So he does sleep out there.
Yeah, they caught him.
What's his thing? He's supposed to be the guard.
We'll have video in a second. It's really funny.
I always love that. I love to see that. Well, good. Wake his ass up. He should be guarding me.
He's not happy.
What did he do?
He's not happy.
He slammed the door and now he just left the compound.
How could he be upset? He wasn't doing his job.
Like that he's upset.
So who's protecting anything right now?
You mean he
we're
left?
on our
If he
own.
left the compound.
Yeah, why would he leave the compound? He's supposed to be guarding me.
He might have gone to change his diaper.
Probably shit his pants.
Yeah.
It's the second time this month. Sal. Oh, here we go.
Fred needs audio.
I've got it.
Oh, there's Ronnie sleeping. Well, he's out cold.
Yeah, and he says he doesn't.
Second time this month they caught him sleeping. Uh-oh, here they go.
Oh, my God.
Oy vey.
You hit it.
All right, man?
Oh, that's great.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of you motherfuckers.
Slammed the door on them.
Yeah, but
he's sleeping on the job.
Yeah, is he sleeping so he can stay up late?
Ron,
around?
Ron, you can't sleep here, dude. That's really crazy.
I mean, that's your job. Even Artie knows not to sleep.
Knows
Boy,
that Ronnie can't sleep.
God, sleeping sounds so
There's
good right
certain jobs you can't sleep through.
I got to see that again. When's that going on Howard TV? The fans need that one.
That should be on tonight.
I love Ronnie.
I'll be on one of tonight's Daily Show.
On tonight's show?
It'll be on tomorrow night after midnight.
Oh, tomorrow night after midnight.
I love Ronnie stealing all my fucking
listen,
bits.
Listen quietly, because maybe you'll hear him say something. There he is. He's asleep. Here comes Sal. Ronnie slams the cymbal.
He's trying to get him.
He tries to punch him, but he hits the cymbal.
Fuck out of here.
That's the.
Sick of you motherfuckers.
All right, man? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of you motherfuckers.
And he slams the door like that's wrong to wake him up.
Yeah, I think Ronnie goes out at night now. You know, he's
That's
single
what I'm
Ronnie.
thinking, yeah.
You know.
Fooling around.
Good for him, man. But still, you got to get your work done. It's ridiculous, Howard. I'll talk to him.
Talk to him for me, all right? I'm putting you in charge of that. Describe how he's going down the wrong path.
What do you want?
I just want to get I want to know why you fell asleep.
None of your fucking business. Maybe it's boring around here.
I just need to get a straight answer.
I need for you to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, that's what he brought in?
Leave me alone.
I saw some stuff out there. Look at all the burgers again.
Look at these animals here.
Wait,
look
what?
at this.
What's going on?
Look at the background. Look what's going on.
You could jump in.
Chris, so for people who don't know the radio business, it's very rare to get free food. So right here at the end of the show on Thursday, Bobby Flay and his people were nice enough to send up a bunch of free burgers. As Salas told everyone, taste like pussy. That's how good they are. And the entire floor.
Animals. They're like friggin' animals.
And now convened around our free food table. Interns, radio guys, the Howard TV guys.
Animals.
The news people are here, and they're just literally as they were unpacking. The woman couldn't unpack the boxes. Everyone's crowding around her and shit. I grabbed the burger. Sal grabbed this for me. But I told Ronnie, I'm like, hey Ronnie, take charge of this situation. You know, you got 8,000 people crowding around the table. Everyone's pushing each other. Shit's getting messy. You know, form a line, do something, keep the hall clear. But Ronnie fucking
And he's
jack
not doing
shit.
that.
No, where the fuck did Ronnie go? He grabbed his burger and he fucking left.
Well, I've never seen. We've gotten food up here. You know, it's a rare occasion. This food I've never seen food disappear so fast.
Ronnie, who's the first one to take a burger?
Well, Scott the engineer was the first one to circle, but he didn't take anything. He first circled, but he didn't take it though. The first one to take was Richard Christie.
Yeah.
What do you get?
Then Scott, the engineer. But Scott was here first to circle. What's going on? He's going, are we, is this for us? Is this for us?
And he's back, look.
Yeah, we have one.
Oh, there he is again. Look at him.
Oh, really?
And we're building one in Paramus.
Look at him sneaking his back arm
right in the
over.
Bergentown
Is he going back floor?
Yeah, Bergentown.
No, he's still thing.
Yeah, we're building it right now. We're opening March 7th.
Great.
Yeah.
Look at that. I can go
Leave
there
something
every
to
day.
girls, will you please? You're taking the whole place with you.
One left.
How's that burger, man?
Yeah, it's good. What's the fucking your problem?
What's it? Does it taste like pussy?
Better.
How's that burger taste, man?
It's all right.
Is it
tastes better than pussy?
better than pussy?
I don't. I have to taste pussy first.
I'm gonna tell you what I told Lisa G. This motherfucker is amazing. I don't know. I take this God how good this thing is. It's so good. I mean, it's delicious. I really want to take body flame and burgers, and I'm glad we woke up Ronnie so he could, because as soon as we woke up Ronnie, he went out into the hallway and he saw these people waiting outside the door. So if we wouldn't have woke up Ronnie, I wouldn't be eating this delicious burger right now. So Ronnie needs to be happy we woke you up.
What's up, Brian Fallon?
How are you, Chris?
Good. How was that burger?
A little rare for my taste, but it was enjoyable.
Would you compare it to pussy like Sal did?
And it's probably one of the best spots to watch.
A little meatier.
Doug, how was your Bobby Flay burger? It's good. Really good. What would you
But weird reaction is that you just think that you're a genius at everything. You're good at radio. That's it. No.
tastes like a burger. It was good. Actually, it was one of the best burgers I've had for, I guess, this style, which I don't know if it's like a fast food formula they have. I don't know. Is this like a takeout place only? If it is, it's really damn good. Sal, how's that burger, man?
Well, the first day I got my iPhone, this guy emailed me and said, hey, you want to get porn on your iPhone, here's the website. He sent me a great website.
You know what it tastes like?
You know what it tastes like? On a site for it.
Tastes like milk pop. Delicious.
Talking about it, they're very serious. Talking about taking your memories and your brain and putting it on a yeah.
They keep this urine when you're being tested for steroids in the NFL or the Major League Baseball? Because
what do you mean?
They have retested a sample of Bobby Bonds or Barry Bonds' urine.
Right.
And now they say he tested positive. You know, these are
You are
urine
kidding me.
samples they've been holding.
What? They keep the urine? I mean, I would think they do the test and then they throw out the urine.
Can I come clean about
This
something?
urine is from
Oh, my God.
2004.
Wow.
I have a great revelation, and this is going to be one of those things where I shouldn't say this out loud, but I'm gonna. I purchased urine.
You're kidding. When? When did you purchase it?
The day after I made that stupid promise to you.
Serious?
And I had to throw it the fuck out. I put it behind a bunch of liquor bottles.
Where do you go to get it?
Oh, a kid sold it to me.
Are you serious? Because I would think you could know someone who would just piss in a jar for
What
you.
happened was there's a bunch of kids in the town I grew up. They're all fuck-ups, but they're trying to get on the fire department.
Right.
So to get
Well, why
on
did you ask me to give you a urine test? And I even protested. I said, Artie, I don't want to give you a urine test. Why did you? Like, you were nuts.
Yeah,
about it.
it sucked.
You know you would fail.
Well, no, I'd still be okay with it. I'd still be
But why
clean,
are you
except for
buying urine
Subutex
the
liquor.
next day?
For Subutex liquor and what else?
Maybe weed. But
you're doing great.
No. I was
He's
next.
clean as
I
a
was
whistle.
next to somebody who was smoking weed, but
Oh.
that could fail. And you know, I don't know. I'm fine. I'm not on heroin, but I paid $500.
Oh.
And I told the kid he's trying to get on the fire department, you know, and he's like, "Yeah, this is brutal. I haven't smoked pot or done anything for 6 months." And,
Oh, so he's going to get urine for himself. How
Yeah.
gross is it?
it's gross. I made him.
Where do you? What did they sell it to you in a jar?
Well, he came over to my place, and I made him piss in the, you know, I didn't see dick in cup, but
Right.
He put it in like a Poland Spring bottle, and then I transferred it with gloves to something else, and then I put tin foil around it.
Because it's so gross to look at.
Yeah, and then I put it in the back of a bunch of whiskey bottles, and then I just threw it out like last week. I forgot
So
I
what
had
part of you insists to me? I said to you, Art, you don't have to do a urine
because
test.
I was
don't
excited.
Want
I tried to make it sound like I'm normal.
Yeah, but
I yearn to be normal.
I know, but I told you you're never going to pass it.
No,
And, you couldn't pass a urine test ever.
Yes, I could.
Why don't
No, you
we?
couldn't.
Yes, I could.
When?
Just put Artie in rehab.
I'm not in rehab. Why?
Because someone I talked to someone about that,
Yeah.
and they explained to me, Artie's got to want. You could, you know, there are people go. You know, everyone acts like rehab's the cure.
I'm totally
you could go,
fine.
You could go into
I'm
95 rehabs and still not be better because you got to want it.
Guys, I've been clean
Look at
off.
Steve-O. He fought it
Well,
at first.
Steve's a hole.
Can I just
Jesus
talk about
Christ? The
Steve-O.
guy's bleeding and throwing shit at the and that may I add, they waited till that happened.
Can I just talk about how it's just so funny because I want to go pull the tape of how insulted and indignant Artie was.
This is what's great about
when I
me,
said I
guys.
had to watch Artie pee in a cup, and he goes, "Are you insane? Do you think I'm fucking crazy enough to go? I'm going to buy urine."
He fails his first drug test. I've already picked the date of his drug test.
But he can't know the date.
No,
yeah,
he doesn't know.
All right,
Don't
all right.
worry.
It
No,
should
I
be
don't
every other day or so.
I don't know.
What are you
Yeah, I
waiting
don't know
for?
why
Just
there's a
get
special
little-
day.
Yeah,
You should be
Because it's
tested
random.
already.
It's random drug testing.
All right,
I'll
go
do
ahead,
whatever the
I'm
fuck
going
you
to
want.
And it should
randomly.
be regular.
He doesn't know, and Gary's going to watch his penis in the cup.
No,
Go
he's
ahead.
not.
Yes, he is.
No,
Yes.
he's not.
Yeah,
Then
well, he
I-
has
then
to.
I'm
Somebody
not
has to.
doing it.
He'll bring
Then
out a
go to
whiz and
rehab.
everything.
Then I'm not doing it.
They have
Then I-
fake
then I
penises.
quit
Then
the
you got to
show.
walk in the room naked.
Then I quit the
because
show.
You have to walk in naked
Not getting
because
naked, I
you're going to
quit.
get a bag of urine in there. You're
I'm going to get a
trickster.
bag of urine
In your
there.
pants.
Where am I going to
In
get a
advance.
bag?
Yeah, yeah.
You'll buy it.
You could frisk me before I go
People
in.
buy urine to pass drug tests.
Seen the
all time.
Wizinator? It's a fake penis with a bladder.
Yeah.
I don't have the Wizinator on. I don't
you
have.
don't.
But Artie, where do I have it?
You think it's ridiculous for us to think that you might try to beat a drug test? That you wouldn't pay Teddy for his urine or something?
Teddy's not.
I'm just saying. I'm giving you.
Teddy's urine is way too
You know a
expensive.
bunch of people. You throw money at everything.
Then we'll have a girl.
I don't know one person who doesn't do drugs or drink. Where am I getting urine from? No, I bought urine before you accused me about it.
Yes,
I did.
you'd already
But if you,
bought urine.
but if you could go back to whatever those days are, I'm wearing a leather jacket and I have the urine in here in my breast.
Are you
pocket.
serious?
Yeah. So if you look at the tape, it might be like.
You could see
You mean you were carrying the urine with you because you thought we were going to do the
Yeah,
urine
he
test?
didn't know when the test was going to come.
You're officially
Oh
the
my
funniest person I've ever met.
I came in here.
Meanwhile, you weren't even clean
I came
when
in
you
here
said I'm
about-
going to take a urine test.
Yes, I was.
Then why would you buy urine?
No.
If it was the next day.
I was worried that stuff would show up. Okay, very worried.
Art.
Stuff that you take.
But I haven't done heroin since December 24th.
But we were,
I haven't.
No, but we were giving you a drug test for everything.
I know. That's where I made a mistake. I should have made it just heroin.
Just heroin. I don't know if they make that test.
They do. You could just check for opiates.
Ignore coke or anything like this. No, just
yeah,
heroin.
you could.
Just
You
tell
could
us
see.
if there's heroin in
You
there.
could see specific stuff.
All right. Well, anyway, that's a very interesting revelation.
But I was always wondering about if the urine stayed.
Stayed good.
Because then the one guy said, you have a way to keep it warm because it can't be cold. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I would put it in a room with heat
next to the boiler.
Did you really?
Listen, Howard, I'm crazy.
Oh,
but
my God.
I don't want, I want to keep my job here. It's very important to me.
But that wasn't a condition of keeping your
Yeah,
job.
it was just to go to rehab.
See, I had to say it, but that's how good of a person I am. I had to say it.
All right, let's go to Robin because
God,
that
I'm
sounds
sorry.
crazy.
Yeah, no, but the urine got real dark as the
Right,
days
it
went
doesn't
on.
stay good.
And I was like, does this even look like fresh urine?
Right. Well,
There were flaws.
I am shocked to hear that they saved his urine, but there you go.
The samples are believed to contain traces of the previously undetectable designer steroid known as THG or the Clear. It was called the clear because it wasn't supposed to show up on tests. The New York Times reported last week that federal authorities had detected anabolic steroids in a urine sample linked to Bonds. However, it's unclear if that urine sample and the sample seized in the 2004 raid are the same.
Well, in interest to keep up with Artie on the show, I have a confession to make. In my jacket right now, I have a bottle of shit I carry with me.
What are you carrying that for?
I can't tell you exactly why.
Oh, and, when Dr. Drew said the penis and cup thing, I had the urine on me.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I was going to take it out. If you guys made me do the test, I was going to take it out and put it on the table.
Oh, that's good.
I should have done that. Fuck.
Wow.
Well, we didn't test you.
You're really an addict.
No, Howard, I'm a dedicated worker.
Sorry.
Oh.
I'd break my ass. I'd break my ass ever since I was a fucking
You're in a dark place,
longshoreman.
brother. You're in a dark place.
Yeah, well, you're right.
Yeah, you are.
But no, I'm okay. I'm okay, I think. Because if I can stay away from the hard shit, my life won't become chaotic.
But, Artie, are you going to drink?
Yes.
No, I haven't had a drink.
That's not true.
How do you know?
Because I know.
Okay, well, let's go penis and cup right now.
I have to watch.
I haven't. You ask anybody at my gigs, I'm totally sober. I'm fine.
Then why don't you take a real urine test?
Because I was afraid I couldn't stay off the Subutex long enough. And, every once in a while you might have a drink.
So you're saying there was no entertainment lawyer?
No.
Called you and said you shouldn't take a urine test?
Yeah, he did call.
See, for once at least I didn't get fooled about that.
No, he did call me, the guy.
Sure.
4 in the morning.
But he told me the second book deal was up to 1.5.
Harry, that is a great.
Does this surprise you?
No, nothing surprises me anymore. Nothing surprises me anymore. But the only thing that Artie is the world's best liar.
That's crazy.
But although I wasn't buying into it, as soon as he said he didn't want to do it, I knew that there was something up. And when he got indignant about, what am I going to buy urine? But the fact that he had it on him in his pocket
He was walking around with a bottle
while
of
he's
piss.
yelling at me for saying, it's great. I said he's officially the funniest person I know. That is fucking funny.
Now, you obviously can't believe anything now after.
Oh, I stopped believing before, but this is. I think what he just said is actually one of the funniest things I've ever
You're
heard.
taking this pretty well.
No, it's funny.
Dude, so you're buying piss now?
Yeah, man, it's terrible. It's one step above buying shit.
Is that one of the low moments in your life?
No.
Buying urine?
No, the lowest moment in my life probably was, I don't know, I'm trying to think. Having dinner with DePace down at Point Pleasant with Scott and some of his kids. That was a low moment of my life. Drinking piss is second.
Let's have a moment with Steve Langford, who's really dedicated. He's a dedicated newsman. You gotta hand it to the guy. He takes his job seriously. Impressive. Go ahead. Let's hear what you got.
Is Eric the Midget's next public appearance soon to be a victim of this devastating economic crisis, or just a complete and total lack of interest in meeting the angry little guy? Eric's set to meet and greet his fans at a Sacramento Kings game February 27, but so far only 2 tickets for Eric's appearance have been sold, and the guy who bought those 2 lonely tickets, we are told, now wants his money back. Is
that true?
That's what we are told. A source in a position to know now telling Howard 100 News Eric the Midget's appearance is this close to being canceled.
Eric, I thought you said 200 people were going to be going to your appearance.
Well, Johnny hasn't bought the tickets yet. That's what the 200 to 400 tickets to be told they were going to be bought by Johnny.
Yeah, but I mean, if Johnny buys them, what's he going to do with them? I mean, that's how you're going to... So 200 people aren't buying tickets. It's just going to be Johnny Fratto bailing you out. What do you have to say, Steve?
Well, Johnny told us yesterday there is 0.0 chance of him buying any tickets to this.
Really?
Yes.
Eric, Johnny's telling the news he's not buying any tickets. How do you get that so wrong?
The shithead. I don't have it wrong.
Steve said...
He said to me that he would consider it. Eric, the loser. And if the team was better than they are, then maybe people would come see this meet and greet. Eric, the asshole. Maybe if I was doing it for the Lakers, which I've asked Johnny to set that up.
Yes, Gary.
Hey, if you go to Gary page 1,
Mm-hmm.
there's a funny piece of tape. So this whole thing starts out where Eric calls Johnny Fratto at like 2:30 in the morning to say, "Hey, you got to buy up all these tickets." It's in the left hand. It's in the left-hand corner. Don't play the first one. That's just Eric going on and on.
Yeah.
But Johnny calls back. It's the funniest thing because you can hear the baby screaming and wailing. Johnny's like, "Don't ever fucking call here at 2:30 in the morning."
The second one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eric, how in the world do you wake me up at 2:30 in the morning? And you want me to buy 200 tickets? What are you, nuts? If you call late like this again, I swear to God, I'm going to get a fucking screwdriver, and I'm going to come up there and I'm going to take you apart. You don't call in the night, you fucked me up. I'm definitely going to get even with you now. All right.
What are you doing? The guy's a family man. You're calling him at 2:30 in the morning?
And bugging him about buying your tickets.
Eric, you can't be for real.
I am.
Why did you call him at 2:30 in the morning?
There's never been a problem with it in the past.
If someone calls your house past 10 o'clock at night, they're fucking rude. 2:30 in the morning?
And when you have a baby.
Oh, my
it's over.
God. Well, he does. He has another baby. He has Eric the Midget.
Eric, the shut up, Midget.
You're a baby.
Well, you don't make
not,
any
you
sense.
Jackass.
You don't call someone's house with your needs at 2:30 in the morning. It's a babyish thing. It's like behaving like a baby.
I mean, you're not even. It's not urgent to buy these tickets. You don't need to call him at 2:30 in the morning.
Eric, that's what you sound like.
It is urgent. I don't want this to be, another thing where no one shows up.
It's too late.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, it says here, Eric the Midget's forehead looks huge today. Let me take a look at that. Put it up on screen, guys. Whoa!
What happened?
Eric, what's going on? I think combing your hair back that severe is a bad idea.
Yeah, that's a lot of forehead.
No one else fucking complain. Shut up.
No one else is honest with you. That's a lot of forehead.
And a lot of big blotch there, too.
Big, giant square blotch like that.
Shut up, you damn witch.
Like that guy who ran Russia for a while? Big Weinstein? Gorbachev, that dude.
Actually, it looks like a car peeled out on his forehead.
Yeah, like a tire track.
Like a tire track, kind of just when he takes off.
Eric, you're fucked.
And
in every way.
The hair color that he's dyeing his hair, there's no real color like that.
He must have just done that.
That's a fresh.
There is.
That's a fresh dye job.
Yeah.
That's got to be. When did you dye your hair last?
Last Thursday at Frederico's.
Yeah.
So you're getting it done by someone now.
They did that at Frederico's?
Yes.
Wow. Did you say to Frederico there's no color like that?
There is color like that. It's in their fucking book, jackass.
Yeah, but we're talking about on humans.
Yeah, that's horse hair. That's almost clown red, actually.
Right.
I know a clown has hair like that.
I want Emmett Kelly red. I want to look like Bozo.
Is that what you told them?
Did you say you wanted to look like
not
Emmett
what
Kelly?
I said. What?
Did you tell me you wanted to look like Bozo?
I look like Bozo. I want to join Barnum and Bailey.
Nah, it's a little too red, Eric. Trust me. You should go a little...
The way my hair color was when I was a kid.
You look like Heat Miser.
Yeah, but you're no kid.
I'm Mr. Heat Blister. I'm Mr. Sun. Da-da-da-da.
You're an adult male.
Yeah, you're Mr. Fat Ass. Shut up.
I'm Mr. 101.
What's going on with your forehead there with that big red square on it? I mean, I'm concerned. Is that psoriasis?
No, nothing's going on with it.
Yeah, okay. You're very red and blotchy.
But really, Eric, you know it's ridiculous to call Johnny to buy the tickets because that doesn't mean you're a success.
It looks like you walked into a freshly painted stop sign.
Why is it Johnny's responsibility
Yeah.
to
You
Eric?
get yourself in these messes, and then he's supposed to...
Yeah, it's out. It's out in the public forum here that you're asking a friend to bail you out, so it would be more embarrassing than canceling.
And so Johnny will have to get 200 of his friends to show up.
Did you hear the guy who bought the 2 tickets for your appearance wants his money back?
I don't fucking think so.
Steve, how do you know that?
An extremely good source.
Hear that?
Oh, whatever, you Canadian jackass.
The truth hurts?
Not the truth.
You ain't phasing Langford.
Well, Johnny's not going to buy those tickets, not after Eric wakes him up at 2:30 in the morning. I know that. Johnny
I
is
don't know how
not.
Johnny's still friends with him. He's so abusive.
Johnny's a saint.
Johnny's a wonderful man, but I think he's at his wit's end.
I don't know. It sounds like he's done that with a screwdriver before to other people.
Hey, why does the guy who bought the 2 tickets want his money back? Maybe we could get to the bottom of the problem that way. Do you have any ideas, Steve?
I don't have the answer on that.
You didn't say to him, why do you want the money back?
We'll have to look into that.
All right, thank you.
He came to his senses?
Wouldn't he have a lot of time with Eric? I mean, if he's the only guy who shows up.
It'll be a night with Eric.
Yeah, I mean, he could have exclusive time with Eric, you know. And this is a guy who gets $40 for just a phone message, so it seems like it would be a good deal.
And Eric, there's nothing worse than doing an appearance where it's 1 or 2 like really obsessed lunatics who show up.
Which, by the way, visit my store at jfsc.tv/ETA.
By the way, you should know this. At my book signing over the weekend, someone asked me to sign a picture they bought off your website, Eric, and he like drew a bunch of cocks on your face and
really
the cocks that Eric's sucking and
oh my god,
yeah, it was really defaming it.
I don't think you're allowed to do that legally.
I think for another
draw
5...
a cock onto Eric's mouth.
Yeah, like big. It wasn't good art, but it was a cock clearly.
That doesn't sound very nice.
Yeah, and it has the cock.
Eric, how do you
on
feel?
it.
People are buying your picture and drawing cocks on your face.
That's not cool.
Right.
It looks better than the enormous red blotch on your face.
Actually,
yeah, you're just absolutely enormous. Period.
Actually, you should sell it like that. I'd buy a picture of Eric with a big cock in his mouth.
Oh, I'd pay an extra 20.
Yeah, Eric, maybe you ought to start drawing the cocks.
Thank you, Eric, and appreciate the phone call. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good luck getting some midget pussy this weekend.
Artie, I'm surprised to see you here. After this morning, I didn't think you'd ever be back in our wonderful studio.
I was dead to Gary.
You're
Hey,
back.
Gary, by the way, you know, I think we made up, but what a show business move to say I'm dead to you. That's like a producer, like, Artie's dead to me. You know, that's like what Jerry Bruckheimer says to you.
I got to be honest
one
with
of his charity hockey games.
I got to be honest with you. I'm not so sure we made up. I mean, Howard said we made up, but we didn't
Listen,
really. We never really made up.
I came in here today to really
to
go
tell
at-
1/10 of the audience that heard you this morning you're sorry.
Well, what do you mean?
We don't have the listenership that you know.
No. I said this today. I think I made this point today when I said that I came in there today mad and I wanted to say mean things because I was mad, and I said some things I didn't mean.
But see, you have to seriously. How do I know you didn't meet him?
That's me, man.
That's the tough part. Like you said,
It's me. It's like, you know what I'm like? I'm like David Niven in the Pink Panther. It's all a lie.
But it's so hard to tell.
You have to pick and choose. I've lost my credibility with you and Will.
And others. And I give Will some credit, at least, for having the balls to come in, because
Will,
he's not the only guy that...
I like
No,
Will.
but Will's not the only guy that grabs my ear and says shit. He's just the only guy that had the balls to come in and
Who the fuck says shit?
A lot of people.
You both break each other's balls, but it seems like there's an underlying level of animosity between the two of you, and neither of you guys know where it's coming from.
No, John.
That's true.
And
it's true that there is, and it's true I don't know where it's coming from.
I was very hurt by what you said on the wrap-up show. And let me tell you something. If we replay that clip, I think I'd be justified. And if a coworker and a person who's supposed to be a friend says something like that about you, a blanket statement, he lies about everything.
But I didn't say. I said, how do we know if we could trust him? And the funny thing is,
Let's calm down with that. Have I ever done anything to you like where I really, really betrayed a trust to you? Like really a bad fucking thing where like I fucked you over, man. Like, you know what? Already fucked me over.
No, on a personal level,
okay,
no.
well, that's what it sounds like, though.
No, but how could you be so insulted that people might think you're lying about stuff? That's the part that's so ridiculous.
Lying about certain things is fine, but you're not getting my point. Not to take my word on anything is what pisses me off. That's a blanket statement about me as a person, not as a drug addict. addict or a guy with a drug problem, saying you can't take my word about anything and that I lie about everything.
No, I don't. I don't say you lie about everything.
Well, you just did.
And you know what? I didn't mean that. What I did mean is that everything is now in question in my head. That doesn't mean you lie about everything.
Then,
it means everything's in question.
Then that's your problem, man.
But it's a problem that's not that hard to have.
It shouldn't be in question. It shouldn't.
And I'm not the only one. I give Will credit.
You keep saying that. You're not the only one. Let's talk about you. I'm talking about you.
I'm not sure when you're telling the truth. That's me talking. That's it. I can't say it any other fucking way. I'm not positive when you're telling the truth anymore.
Tell me one time outside of like drug stuff you think I've lied to you.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at it.
Because I've never done it, Gary.
I guess not.
Of course I haven't. You want to get on here and be interesting by just calling me a fucking liar. So I'm not taking it anymore.
Okay, you said how you feel, and I said it's tough to know.
All right, okay, good. It's tough to know then. I'm sorry you can't figure that out.
Listen, I'm entitled to an opinion, Artie.
Okay, then it's a dumb opinion. I'm entitled to
That's
think
your opinion.
I'm entitled to think it's a dumb opinion.
And you're totally entitled to think it's a dumb opinion.
It's all entertainment, Gary.
But how do I know when you're entertaining me or not?
If you don't know that, then you are a monkey. What are you talking about? If I say something
So I
funny,
should know that you might have lied about not going to the shrink?
No, Gary, you're picking and choosing what you think is a lie and what you don't think is a lie. If you're going to admit that sometimes while I'm on the air in that forum, I'm trying to be funny, you can't take anything I say as gospel. And to be offended by it is stupid. If I come to you off the air and say something to you that's a direct lie that really betrays you, then that's a different story. And that's never happened. If you're fucking Ellen DeGeneres or Jay Leno, and there's a guy that writes jokes that get laughs every fucking time, but he's always an hour late. Sometimes he falls asleep. Blah, blah, blah. But there's another guy who's on time every day, who looks neat and never has a problem or a drink in his life, and everything sucks. Who are you keeping at hiring time?
I don't know, because I've never been in that situation till now.
If you don't know the answer to that, Gary, then you're a dumbass, stupid motherfucker.
Thank you.
You keep the guy who writes sucky jokes?
Wait, don't name call, because this is...
let him name call. This is how he feels.
There's a disconnect between, because you have been in that position. The man standing next to you is late a lot, and he works for you, and you haven't fired him. Why?
We threatened to fire him,
but you haven't fired him.
It was very close.
Do you feel any better after that conversation, Gary?
I feel physically exhausted, and I felt that way after this morning. It's physically exhausting, even though it's only words. I don't know. I mean, Artie and I came to sort of, I guess, an uneasy truce. But if Artie wasn't here, I would have come in and I would have said, is Artie dead to me? Well, of course not. I'm going to deal with Artie all the time. But I don't know that we fully made up. Howard said we made up this morning. What I hope will happen is we'll just, try to start over again.
Artie claimed on the wrap-up show, I just heard this clip, they played you and Gary, I guess, fought for like an hour.
Oh, my God. I heard there was more fighting. Yeah.
Two battling bruisers. And,
there wasn't even a commercial.
You're kidding.
I don't think so. Not for like 50 minutes.
They went at it pretty good. It was very compelling. About whether Artie's like Artie is a liar, but Artie's point was, well, who doesn't lie? Especially if you're on the radio, you've got, and I thought about it, Artie is right, because...
Artie's right about what?
Okay. Gary was upset. Here's the argument in a nutshell. Gary's upset because Artie lies about his drug use and therefore lies when he says, I can't come in today, I got a stomachache, but it turns out he's battling heroin or something like that. So he's saying, how do I know you're not lying all the time? And Artie's saying, look, I don't lie all the time. If I didn't have a job on the radio, I wouldn't have to lie to you at all. The fact of the matter is that when you're on the radio, and I know I've been in this position, you got kids, Artie's got a mother and a sister, and you're trying to convince them you're going to shrink and all this, and they think that you are going to a shrink, and that seems to give them some comfort. So then he gets on the radio and he goes, well, I can't tell everyone I'm not going to the shrink because then my mom's going to find out about it and it's going to wreck fucking my life.
It's sort of like the Bill Clinton lie about not having sex with Monica Lewinsky. You can't tell everybody because Hillary will hear.
Right. So, but Gary said, look, Artie, it's my prerogative to feel shitty that you lie to me. He goes, but Artie goes, but you lie to everyone too. Everyone lies on the air. It's like there are times you just have to. And so, if they went round and round. But anyway, in the midst of this whole, hostility thing that these guys were going through.
This was a hostile argument.
And Artie's a dirty fighter. Sometimes he calls, a couple of times you have no brains and you're a monkey.
Artie's very street.
Yeah.
That's one thing about Artie.
Artie gets really down in the dirt.
If you get into a fight with Artie, he's going to pull out all the stops, and he's
going to bite you.
I thought about this.
Gary was more of a gentleman.
Right. Artie's the kind of, I see why his relationships fail.
Yeah.
Do you, Robin? You point that out to me?
Well, everyone can see that.
Yeah, because Artie immediately tears everybody apart George, and then he wants to fix it by saying, I'm sorry, but people can't forget what's said.
I say things that you can't take back.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you do say some bad things.
I've said some things to Dana that I can't take back.
But anyway, Artie was saying that he knew right away that I had a nose job. It's very obvious.
Wow.
And that everyone, like, in other words, you know how I goof on Gary about his caps because we all knew.
That wasn't me trying to say it's not as serious as what I'm lying about. But for years, people would ask and you would say no on the radio because you had your reasons for lying about it.
Of course.
He was waiting to get us to reveal ridiculous things so he could say, I have a nose job.
I agree that everyone on the... You see, look.
And 99.9% of the stuff I've lied about is drug-related, and it's all been on the air. It's like, how can you say any different?
I tried to explain it to Gary afterwards. I said, Gary, the fact is that when you're on the air, and I've made the best attempt I can at being one of the most honest broadcasters in the country, but there have been times, in order to protect some people in my family and things, I haven't, I've been less than honest. Because you're on the air, it's a touchy situation, and you do have kids, and you do have situations where
other people have not agreed to be so revealing.
Yeah,
definitely.
So when someone asks you a question and involves someone else, you're like, how do I be honest here? And so you can't be 100% honest on the air unless you're insane.
And in terms of disrespecting the show, I love the show so much, which is why eventually I come clean because I think that would be fascinating to people. Like, I didn't have to sit here and say I bought piss. I didn't have to say I did shit my pants doing coke in a pig.
So where do you and Gary stand?
I do that because I think it'd be compelling for the show.
Where do you and Gary stand?
Well, I called Gary Friday.
Oh, did you?
Because I did. I felt bad, and
it got heated.
It did, and we had a good conversation. And look, I apologized to him, and I even said there's no need for you to apologize to me.
Do you think that's the end of it?
I hope it is, Robin. I don't know. I'm in a bad way lately. I had an issue happen personally that was kind of shitty, and
when, this weekend?
Last week, and I don't know. Lately, getting out of bed, the depression has been like fucking. Like, I've had what I call 2 great depressions in my life. Where
are you in one of them now?
It feels like I'm going into one where I might have to get some medication again because I just can't get out of bed. It's like a wet fucking blanket. It's just bad depression. Like all the symptoms I used to have.
Really?
So yeah,
you
like
seem so depressed right now.
Well, he's working now.
I could. I've worked through the other ones too, but I don't know. I just really felt...
You ever been diagnosed like as bipolar or whatever they call it?
Bipolar is a word that's been used, but
so why don't you go on meds and then if
I
he
could
was
tell
on
that
for a while and he got better.
Yeah, they're leaving you out.
I took Paxil for a while, and I'll tell you, I got straight on that, and then I stopped taking it, and I was fine for years. I mean, I don't, it's like, it's that great Onion joke, depression hits losers the worst.
That was a big headline back several years ago.
I mean, that's just the best joke ever. And it's true, look, my career's going great, but there's other things in my life that isn't, and I'm depressed about it. I mean, it's like, if I was, Jim Dandy with everything, I think I'd be depressed.
Yeah, maybe you just suffer from depression.
Shit happens, and you get depressed about it,
Well, hey, sorry to hear you're going through that.
But I'm all right. I'm here.
Yeah, you look good to me.
I think me and Gary, agreed to a truce, I think. I call Will, too. I call John Hine, because John Hine got hit with some residual shit.
Really? He hit everybody.
He only got splashed, though.
No, I just said I fucked on the wrap-up show, and I don't think John likes that,
Yeah, you said you don't like the wrap-up show. You said it's a bad broadcast.
Clearly, I love it. I'm always listening to it.
Would it be fair to say your professional life is annoying and your personal life is a 2?
It's all annoying.
Annoying. Everything's annoying.
It's right. Annoying. I forgot about that. Yeah, my personal life is a 1, I think.
Let's see. Yeah, well, there's a ton of email about this.
I'm sure.
Some attacking Artie, some attacking Gary, some attacking me for not sticking up for Gary, calling me a pussy because you let Artie walk all over Gary.
Oh.
Listen, these two guys had an argument. I told you where I stood on it. Gary has a problem with Artie. I don't. And even Artie said on the wrap-up show, if Howard has a problem, he'll come to me. But I don't. Artie said
but it
Howard
was
thinks it's
really
funny when I
between
fall asleep.
Gary and Artie, how did the falling asleep come into it?
Everything got dragged.
Oh,
out.
wow.
I mean, Gary said to me,
This guy says, Howard, you pussy, you let Artie walk all over Gary while you sat there like a pussy. Tell it like it is. Don't you agree? Artie is a liar. I agree that we all lie.
Why don't I mean, but when two staff members argue, Howard always lets it go. I mean, it's funny.
Oh, if I interrupted that, I would have gotten such shit email like, why can't you let anybody argue?
Right.
Yeah,
Why do you have to make it about you?
You're always going to get
can't
shit.
do any right.
What did you say that? I mean, listen. Artie and I definitely have issues with each other, but Artie's the one who brought it up the other day. In other words, I wasn't looking to pick a fight with Artie.
Right.
He was mad at something I said.
Well, no, you were on the wrap-up show and you had said that Artie is a liar and that it really bothers you and you don't trust Artie about anything anymore. So Artie confronted you about it. He said he was sick of it and he didn't like what you were saying about him on the wrap-up show. And that's what started it, and I listened. But when I listen, people get mad at me, and sometimes when I jump in, people get mad at me. I can't win.
Right. No, you did the right thing the other day. I didn't expect you. That's the way the show runs.
I mean, I know you get upset when Artie misses some work. I don't.
Right, and
quite frankly, I feel that it's within the parameters that I can accept. Now, I assure you that when things are unacceptable to me, Artie will know it.
Right.
But,
that's what I'm saying.
That was a point I didn't get to make to Artie the other day. Is that we're both right in the sense that you don't care and it bothers me, and that can be just because it bothers me doesn't mean I can do anything about it. It's just the way I feel.
Right. You feel that he should be a little more professional.
Right, but you accept it, and I get that. We both came to the agreement.
He is being professional in that when he can't work, he doesn't come.
Right.
Well, and again, I'm not staying at home to put on a little hat and have my friends over to have a party.
Really? He really can't work those days.
Those days I can't work are horrifying to me. I